What's up? Can you guys hear me? Is that loud? Is that really loud? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was late. I'm late. I'm always late. Yassine, hi. I love you, Yassine. Yes. Yassine, should I buy a super chat? Do what your soul tells you, bro. Guys, is he hiding? Yassine, dude, talking here. Yassine should I go sub 14, 5K, my PR is 23 minutes. Yes. Yes. Okay, wait. Is anyone Yo, wait, okay, how does it sound? How does it look, guys? W print? Oh my god, bro. Does that mean what it's meant back in my day? What's up, Taylor? What's up, Tyler? You're my NCAA goat. Back in the day. Does the mic sound good? Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. YN is alive. Yes, bro. You seen him at the bars I can't watch. Make smart choices, bro. Good to hear from you. Holy W camera call. Yeah, look at this, bro. Let me make it big. Yeah. Oop. Oop. Oh my god. Can someone teach me how to use tech? Yeah. I'm just using the mic I use for YouTube. The camera is YouTube. Can you guys I don't think the mic is connected. Guys, I can tell you're messing with me. Was I born yesterday? Did I look like I was born yesterday? Everyone is sounds bad, can't lie. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's not echoing though, right? Hello. Hello. That might be the best I've got. Like it's kind of like doing that a little bit echo. Maybe if I get closer. Okay, but I don't want to be that close. Okay, let me take off this. I have to grab my fan. I used to be a normal guy. Now I can't sleep without a fan. No matter how hot it is, no matter how cold it is. If there's no fan, I can't sleep. So when I went to Tokyo for Worlds, I was sleeping like crap. Sleeping like crap. Sleeping like crap, sleeping like crap, sleeping like crap. And then I bought a fan and I was like, well, I'm actually sleeping great. So I waited like 5 days to do that. Peak audio when you get close. Yes, much better up close. Okay, peak. Okay, I guess I'll just stay really close to it. Hello. I'm kidding though. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it's it sounds a little echo. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Because I switched it. The mic I usually use. Let me show you guys the mic I usually use. It's just this webcam's mic, but it sounds buns. So I was like, okay, let's try and do this. Do this. Does it look weird when I look at you guys? I feel like people never look at the camera in the stream. Is this normal? It feels like too much. Even I can't even see you. This feels like too much eye contact. Stop. Stop looking. Stop. You're still looking. Stop. Okay, look. Let me show you the other mic. Blech. Hello. Hello. Like that's the same thing. If not, the Sudan parade you through the streets, bro. We're at war right now. There's some warring. There's like two warlords duking it out, the army and like some rebel forces, but they're both. Am I allowed to say this? Maybe they're gonna take my ability to represent them. There's two forces in Sudan, the army, which is like they basically took control, and then rebels, both getting funded by Egypt. So it's or not funded by Egypt, but Egypt's letting aid in, and they're funneling gold out. So it's like a super nebulous war, bro. It's like there's no end in sight. All of my family's in Egypt. But if you're like Sudanese, like if you're from a rural area or somewhere where you don't have connections, you're stuck. And my whole family, they got out by basically, I'll pull up a map. It's actually wild. Hopefully I don't get freaking like destroyed for talking about the war. I don't know if I have to pick a side, bro. Go, Dictator 1, go Dictator 2, bro, go Dictator 3. So basically, my whole family lives in Khartoum. Khartoum. And there's like an airport, which I'll actually have another story about that airport, but they live in Khartoum. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can see it? You can see it. What the heck am I doing? And you can see the chats too, right? Hopefully no one say anything crazy. Yo, Jack! Shout out Jack! Bro, okay, so anyways, you guys can see the map, right? Oh my God, you're gonna get a 5-minute ban if you keep going like that, Tyler. Anyways, the whole family's in Khartoum. Normally, as an airport, you just fly out. My family's like upper middle class there, upper class. They just fly out, but the airport gets shut down because the whole thing's in conflict. People are getting nuked, like not nuked, whatever. Missiles going, boom, boom, tanks in the streets. Some like everyone gets on buses and just drives up to Egypt. I don't know how hospitable Egypt was to that, but my whole family's in like Cairo now. And Khartoum is like disparate. Cookie clicker. W speed. Yeah, staring at the cam is too much. Okay, did I change the mic back? I don't know if I changed the mic. Okay, wait, so is this one better or is the other one better? You seen when you back at BU. I watch all your videos the day before my race. This one's worse? Okay. Oh, there's an ad. Let me turn it off. Either one as long as you talk loud enough. Is it worth to stay, bro? Study while you're watching. We can go over what's your test about. Let me change it back. Okay, this one's better. Bro, Adrian, you gotta get to sleep, bro. Get training. Okay, this one. We'll keep this one then. I got you. I'm a tutor. Yeah, bro. What's your subject about? You see, sneak into a high school XC meet for a video. I have to wear a disguise, bro. My target audience. SAT score, bro. I was goated at standardized tests. I do pre-law to my midterms for corporate law. Dang, I don't know anything about corporate law, bro. I watch Suits though. I could teach you a thing or two. Congrats to you and Jacius on World Championships. Yeah, she freaking got a gold medal, bro. It was sick. I saw it. I got to wear it. Pretend, visualize. Should I wear carbon-plated spikes for XC? Yeah. My mom's a lawyer, bro. We got this. I got a 1520 on the SAT. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We going on Roblox this time. Doesn't Roblox love pedos? They got banned from like, where did they get banned from? Somewhere in Europe. China, North Korea, I think it was Turkey that added it. China, North Korea, Jordan, Oman, Qatar, Turkey, Turkey, the UAE, and Algeria. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Roblox, bro. I'm not rocking with that. Love from Russia. How do you say it? Spasibo? It's like thank you, right? Spasibo. 41 minute 10K. My first 10K was 42 minutes, bro. So what's the Clash deck? I never played Clash of Clans. My major was business, and then it was agriculture at Tennessee, and then it was operations management at. Dang, bro, I want to use this mic. I want to use this one. But you guys are telling me this one sounds better, which the one I'm using right now is on my webcam. And this is the camera I use for YouTube videos. Can I make New Balance Indoor Nationals? You can do whatever you put your heart to, bro. My brother sent me a quote. He's like, live every day, like, it was like, if someone followed you around with a camera, would they believe you want what you say you want? So live like that, bro, and you'll get it. Especially like high schoolers. What is New Balance Nationals? 420. If you do mileage, 420 is not that crazy. I just joined Rise there, map of Sudan. I was explaining the exodus because of the civil war. Will you be doing Bandit Grand Prix next year? Dude, that race was crazy. I don't know why they didn't make a video, I feel like a video would have gone crazy. Like, hello, FOMO sells stuff. Shout out Tim. Shout out Nick. They're like the CEO, CFO, or whatever. Anyways, FOMO sells stuff. People getting FOMO just from like a couple pictures because it looked sick. A video would have gone crazy, bro. It was so fun. It was like we run a 5K, and I was like, I didn't even warm up. So I'm like, oh, 15-minute 5K is gonna be easy. Low key was hard. But anyways, 15-minute 5K. Then we just chill out. I went and got a uniform. I didn't have a bandit uniform. I was like, do you guys want me to run a bandit stuff? If so, I'm gonna need some bandit stuff because I forgot to bring it. And so they were like, yeah, we want you to run bandit stuff. Just go to the store, bro. Take whatever you want. I can say that now because I'm not the NCAA. Take whatever you want, bro. So I got a bunch of stuff. My family got some stuff, and then I came back and I had the uniform and then I raced. So it was kind of a weird event. It was fun though. Bro, I was in crazy shape for Worlds. I really just think that heat got to me. Like I thought I could run something crazy. I probably could have. It's just I don't think I'm good in heat. Blah. You know, most marathons for speed are in the cold, so hopefully next one will be like 40 degrees, 30 some degrees. Thank you, runner. Can you guys see let me change the thing so it's bigger. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so if I edit this, it doesn't change until I put transition. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Let's mess around first. Let's do boxed. And then let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. Holy, didn't realize how good your progression was. Wait, it's bad? I thought it was good, guys. You guys were begging for this. La. Okay, everyone's getting chilled. I'm switching back. Is that better? Is that better? Guys, I'm trying my best here. Is it still only left ear? Oh. Can you still hear me? You can still hear me? Guys, you're not supposed to hear me. Okay, what about now? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Are we calm down? Are we calm? Is everyone calming down? Is everyone calming? Dude, it's hot as balls. The worse the mic, the higher the viewers. And then I'm going to do, what am I going to do next? Now wait, is it on the left ear? Guys, you gotta explain this stuff. Noise gate is hella low. Yeah, don't touch it now. Okay, I'll leave it as it is. I know you hear the background. It's kind of buns. I'm trying to learn. Oh, wait. What if I do this? Okay. Okay, what about now? How does that sound? Is that better? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, W. Come on. W's in the chat. W's. Oh my God. Dude, yes, bro. Glaze me. Keep on glazing. Oh, but stop. It's too much. But keep going. W speed. Say my name. Congrats, Spark Speed. W. Okay, what were we talking about before? Let me scroll up. I finally got the chat. Guys, if you haven't been to a stream, I didn't have a chat before. I've been trying to have a chat. You can see it right there. Huh? You can see the chat. I couldn't do it before. I'm using Streamlabs now. Shout out Aaron Brown. He was like, just use Streamlabs. I was like, okay. Oh, you guys are super chatting? What does that do? Should I have that make noise or something? I don't think it's doing anything for anyone. Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to figure it out if I do it right now. Bros pointing are like we're illiterate. You guys were complaining, bro. I was about to go sign language on y'all. Predictions for Chicago? Dude. We got to get a vid of you throwing off the medal if we donate more than 100. What medal? My medal from CrossNet? The ones I have now I care about. Okay, I'm not some, oh, I'll toss any medal. Like, I was really trying to clutch up and I got 33rd. I was like, bro, screw me. But the one I got my first time, I'm big bro to Aaron. He asked me for advice and stuff about life, girls, school, how to deal with his parents, all that stuff. And after watching you, I just broke 1230 for 5K. Give me that endorsement, bro. Write it on the coaching website. I started watching you scene and I went from 24 to 1230. Listen to Shine by Travis Scott, my fave nonverbal runner. Top 5 1500 meter runners. Ingebrigtsen on his second best day. Ingebrigtsen on his third best day. Hobbs Kessler. Yared. Kidding. Holy glaze. You seen girl coaching for $300 a month? No, bro. I'm a rookie. Are you going to go back to 3K or marathon? Let's go, Hudson. Job or just Gooner gaming or okay, I can't be saying that. I wake up. I've been trying to wake up at 6 a.m., but historically I'm not good at that. I wake up, I run. Then I'm trying to make let's just say merch, a clothing brand. So I've been working on that. Trying to hire designers, hire people to make the logo, hire people to find like blanks for the shirts. And people are so lazy, dude. Here's one take. Thank you, Huska. Huska. We need it. Okay, I can't be saying the G words, bro. Let me turn off the ads. Whoops, I doubled them. I quadrupled them. I think I did ads once before to see if they were worth it, but I don't think they're worth. It says my connection's poor. Is the stream like pretty to you guys? Okay, I made the ads 15 seconds instead of whatever they were before. But anyways, what was I answering? One, right now I'm trying to make merch, trying to get the YouTube videos. Like I make a decent amount of money from YouTube videos. I'm like, دعني تتكلم عربي. أنا ما أعرف فصحى ولا عربي تونس ولا المغرب، لكن لو أنت بفهم عربي مصر، عربي من مصر، أنا من السودان جنب مصر. So it's like the same thing. Bro, Arabic, if you speak Arabic, it's like 20 different languages. And it's like, good thing we have this map up. You basically can't, let's go North Africa. if you're like, the farther you get from where you are, the less intelligible their Arabic is. So like, if I'm here, I can speak, Masr is Egypt. I can speak with Egyptians, maybe Libyans, people from Saudi, I can understand. Morocco, that stuff is not even Arabic. They need to call it Moroccan. It's like French with Arabic, and they like slur their words. So anyway, someone said, can you speak Arabic? Yeah. Maybe I can stop them in stream. Okay, are the ads 15 seconds now? I don't know if I can stop them, guys. I'm looking here. Can I show you guys this? Yeah, I'm looking here. If they're super annoying, we'll just restart the stream. But if not, Harrison Witt, my goat. I can vouch for that. Yo, you haven't been streaming a while. What's up, 21? Bro definitely said some gibberish. Cheeseburger, tornado, witch goblin, pajama pillow, spinning bedtail. No, I was saying I can speak Arabic, but it's Arabic, it's Sudanese Arabic. So if you're from Morocco or like, you won't understand me. If you're from Egypt, you'll understand me. Thank you, Adrian. Can someone say, are they like 15 seconds now? They should be super short. We're getting the Outer Wilds stream from 4/12/2025. You guys want me to play Outer Wilds? I haven't played that since before I made that promise, but I can do it. Monthly earnings? No, I didn't. Did I, guys? That's okay. You can know. What Pumas or Alpha Flies? The Pumas, I was working out in them my whole build for Worlds, and I loved them. But it's like you have a bad race, it's gonna mess with your what is it? Perception of a shoe. So if you asked me before the race, I would have said these are the best shoes ever. But after the race, I'm like, it's the shoes. F those shoes. But probably yeah, Pumas. It was like 5-second ads before. Let me look up how to. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna edit. Okay, whatever. If you didn't do track, what sport would you do? Well, I'd have to be good enough. I wasn't good enough to do other sports, so I did track. Let me switch to this until I need it. Oop, oop. Okay. I didn't need track. I could only do track because I sucked at everything else. I did rock climbing. I like rock climbing a lot. Or bouldering. I didn't do any of the rope stuff. I don't need to wear these. I did rock climbing. I used to play frisbee, like just the weird person sports, bro. I used to do frisbee, rock climbing, and I played soccer, but I was horrible. Soccer, I played from a young age, but I was never good and never any good. How many A/B tests? Every video I do an A/B test. I'm not that good at them. I don't take long enough on my thumbnails, but I do A/B tests on every video. Guys, I'm not balding, I swear. I swear. Guys, my hairline's good. Hairline's good. I'm gonna start taking Accutane. I've never heard of a drug that people like love as much as Accutane. Like you hear fear mongering, oh, it'll make you this. But anyone who's taken Accutane acts like it saved their life. Like I don't care, because it's like, you know, people say looks aren't everything, but like if you've got like acne, really bad acne, your quality of life, just how you're perceived and your confidence will be so much better if it's gone. And Accutane gets rid of it, and like it has some side effects, but even people who have gone all the side effects are like, oh my God, it was worth it. Like you get hot sweats. If you run, it can make you running worse. But is that a Mardi Gras? I don't think so. It's Mardi, it's on the back. Mardi, it's like some designer in France. Dude, when I bought this shirt, I thought it was, I was in Harajuku, Mardi McCready, South Korean. Yeah. You don't know about that, bro. I know got that underground stuff. No, it's not Mardi Gras. When I bought it, I thought it said Marnie. I thought it said Marnie. It's like, what's a Marnie shirt? And so, because it's like the Marnie colorway. If you know Marnie, they're like this flowery green, red type colors. And it's like that colorway. And my mom was like, "You got a Marty shirt?" I'm like, "You mean Marnie? It's Marnie." And she's like, "It says Marty." But I looked it up. It's an actual brand. I thought I got freaking scammed. So yeah, that's the story of this shirt. Do you still stick by Bowerman Mobility? I haven't been doing it as much, but if I have any problems, I'll do parts of it. Any cool shoe brand sponsors? I love all the brands. I love the brands. I love them. Any brand I love. I'll run track and road. I love both. I just thought the marathon would be in love with me, so maybe I'll stick to it. But that was so painful, dude. The last 30 minutes of that race. Oh my God. Like, wow. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, that was hell. That was hell. That hurt a bit. What did I say about Canada? Is this big enough to see these chat? You think anyone can go varsity? Absolutely. Varsity? Are the ads good, by the way, bro? Like your best workouts from your bid. I mean, I was all on the treadmill, but I did just a bunch of long runs. Let me pull them up on Strava, on Connect. I did freaking 21 miles at 4:44. 1 second. I'll be back. Yazid, come here for a second. I'm on YouTube though. Do you need your Ethernet cord right now, or are you gonna go sleep?
I was gonna use this. You can use it.
Okay, thank you. Yes, my brother. I stole his cord, bro. There's an Ethernet cord in here, but it's broken, so I'm gonna buy a big one. When you oh Strava or Connect, I did 21 miles on the treadmill, so it's worth less, but 21 miles at 4:42. So I was like, I'm about to go crazy. One of the gremlins from Draw My Life. Let's go. I'll pull up the video, but I was like, I'm gonna go crazy. But I think the heat destroyed me. Also the treadmill. But I remember I did 5:02 on my treadmill for 20 miles, and then I went 5:0. I went 4:57 average for Paris. So I went 4:42. I was like, oh, they're cooked. Like I'm in shape. But then I guess it was the heat, bro. I don't know. Should I raid this stream? Yeah, bro. Send everyone to this stream. Yes, bro, rate it. I think this is my peak, 102. I think we hit for a second there. What should off season after? Dude, I've just made a TikTok about hating off season, hating taking breaks. But after this marathon, I took 6 days off. Then I ran it, dude. I thought I broke myself. Like Alberto Salazar had like a run in the sun. Run in the sun. It's like a marathon that destroyed his career. Duel in the sun. Duel in the sun. Like they basically raised him like, I don't know if it was Boston. Yeah, Boston. And he was never the same after. I was like, did I really just kill my career? I'm getting ready, bro. You're actually gonna raid the stream, bro. It's gonna get me banned with bots. What should off season after? But anyways, I took 6 days off. Then I took 10 days on and off. Then I tried to work out. I couldn't. And then I finally worked out this Sunday. Like I did a long run. So it was like 21 days since the race. And then I did my first full workout day today. What incline? 0. It depends on the treadmill. I go as high as feels good. I'm not seeing this raid, bro, Adrian. Am I doxing you, by the way? I coach him. Yeah, but can we talk about the political economic state of the world, bro? Yeah, we can talk about Israel owns us, dude. If it's the United States of Israel, God, that's the only thing I freaking, God. We can talk about the political and economic state of the world, bro. Haska Ahmad Jaweed, what shape were you in? Do you believe Chinese guys cook their testosterone by full sending so many marathons? Do you mean to dodge doping tests? Or in a way to, like, they just end up more effeminate, is what you're saying. How much genetics to run sub 4 mile? Thank you, Couch Carrot. I appreciate it. I'm a freshman in high school. I just want to say how much your videos inspire me. Thank you, bro. Trying to do more of the yo, please come on numbers. Don't buy bots, bro. You're gonna get me banned. Is it going up? Streamlabs says it's not going up. No, XC was the second best shape I've been in my life. XC crossnets. Dude, my heart rate was like 165 average because I just run so good in the cold. I think. If I get sendy before, there's no law that says thou shalt not send though. This isn't saying. Oh, oops, what'd I do? I'm not seeing the views jump, bro. Oh, now I'm seeing it. 122. Yeah, what did you do? Oh, can I turn off ads from here? Oh, I can. Okay. You're free. You're free from the ads. Should be. What is your VO2 max? The highest I've gotten on Garmin is 78. But when I took the test at Texas, I got it at 67. 6'7". But I like the mask was falling off. That was the lowest on my team, and I was the best on my team by a little bit. What is your max heart rate? Dude, I hit like what? My max heart rate is like 210. My max heart rate is 210, but yeah, what did you do, Adrian? Actually, I'm interested now. Maybe I need to buy more bots, bro. 6'7". What was I saying? Why not go for 0.5 incline to simulate outdoor conditions? Because if I don't want to enjoy the runs less, like I run so much, I'd rather bank on consistency benefiting me more than a 0.5 incline that makes me not want to run or not enjoy running or not making me do more reps or more miles or whatever. I have a very simplistic view, bro. Not bots, lol. What's your take on the Division 3 water polo Quebec regionals? What the heck? That makes me think of Infinite Jest, bro. That's I posted that on my story, that book. It's about this tennis guy, and there's like spies from Quebec who invade the US. It's like a fun book. It's like it's just a mess. But I don't know anything about the Division 3 water polo Quebec regionals, bro. Did you win it? Were you the goat of the Division 3 water polo Quebec regionals? Give top 10 list of uncaught distance running dopers. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Just throw shade at the guys I meet. I'm not gonna do that. Some guys, like, it's just like, you know they did, but it's like, whatever. C'est la vie. What's your favorite book? I'm reading a book about like 20th century American history right now, but my favorite book, probably Infinite Jest. I used to like probably favorite series is Percy Jackson. Absolute cinema. Percy Jackson, but the dude, can we just talk about the political conversation? Percy Jackson's my favorite book, but Infinite Jest is just such a good book, and it's so long, but I was like flying through it. Everyone at the top, bro. I don't think so. I'm looking at like Gabby Thomas is throwing shade at other girls for doping. I'm like, girl, you won the Olympics. You won the Olympics. Like, clearly it's not working for them if you're winning the Olympics complaining about that stuff. Just admire all them guys out there. I don't admire all those guys, but it's like, what do you want? I'm not just going to sit there and be sad about it. Them's the breaks. Have you heard of this up-and-coming Sudanese runner, Ahmed Saleh? No. I don't think so. Should Cooper 2 do the steeple because 3K and 15 so deep? He needs to sit with his soul and make decisions, bro. Sometimes it's like, maybe that would feel like a defeat for him. So he doesn't do it. But then you look at Jordy Beamish and it certainly didn't look like a defeat for him. Let me go back to the full screen. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Thoughts on Nick Fuentes? I've got nothing good to say about him, bro. But I see the clips. I'm not allowed to say anything good about him, bro, but I see the clips. They're funny. They're all funny. Have you ever had issues maintaining iron levels? No. But I do take supplements for iron. Like, I have it here. It's under my bed. I have like a liquid iron I take. Take it once every other day. Beyond Fast by Sean Brosnan. Maybe I need to write a running book. Are you the runner? Damn, bro, I thought we could get you to 1K viewers. It's stuck it. I want to know. I'm about to ask you on the call, Adrian, how you did that. Sean Brosnan in the Big 25. I thought he was trying to start a training group or something. I don't have a group. I train alone, but just subscribe to members only. You can click on one of the members' videos, and then it'll be like, you can't watch this. Dude, I hate how the members' videos are on my main page. I don't want you to feel like I'm leaving you out of something. I just want that for the people and the members. But it's like especially because I don't post many normal videos. It's like every video, members. So people are like, oh yeah, members now. Like my family and stuff. Bro, I don't want that shoved in your face. If you pay. I'm in Austin, but I might move soon to something else. I've got a video essay about that I'm working on about death and how it's like you won't be remembered anyway. It's about Charlie Kirk, Steve Prefontaine, and life in general, I guess. But I'm trying to get some engagement with the Charlie Kirk thing, but it's getting rest in peace. But it's getting to be like a month out, so it's not gonna have much traction soon. How much does YouTube make for you? You can make, bro, I made the most I've ever made this month, and I posted one video in the last 6 months, I think. What are your thoughts on Charlie Kirk? Bro got that was. I'm not a right wing or anything, but it happened when I was in Tokyo, and I was literally thinking about it all day. I was like, holy crap. Because I'm there, you read about JFK getting his head blown off. People tried to kill Ronald Reagan. People killed presidents in the late 19th century. Lincoln, you don't see it in real life. It's like the biggest political assassination of my lifetime, which was crazy. Oh shit, that sounds fire. I love the introspective videos. Yeah, I want to make those more often, bro. But it's I'm so particular about the editing, but I don't want to edit it myself. That video is traumatizing regardless if we are. That's what I think. Bro, your stream was posted in a Grow a Garden leak thread. What does that mean? Adrian Lock-in Gang. What type of training style aligns most with how you do best? A very structured and hands-on coaching style or fairly free? I have simplified so much, especially because I'm doing the marathon, where it's just a push-pull. So I do double threshold, which I consider a maintenance day, and then I'll do a hard long run, and then I'll do that as often as possible. That's the simplest, which isn't that often, obviously. Which is the simplest way to do it. There's more finesse with the 5K, which is why I've avoided it thus far. I might have to get a coach. Do you think Israel killed him? Bro, I blame Israel for everything. What is written on your t-shirt? Marty. But it's not a Louisiana reference. You seen pull up to BTR Friday if you're in Austin. I ran with Creighton. He's Coach Carosa's son. Yesterday, I was at their house. I was at BTR. They run in front of their house, so I was at BTR, I guess. That's the club I used to run with in high school. So if you were there, you would have seen me, bro. I saw the high school girls were out there grinding. Guess the high school boys were lazy. Yeah, 133 viewers, new peak. Shout out Adrian. Go back to testing PVB. What is PVB? Yeah, you guys can rate. I have a couple of video ideas. Let me do a poll. In my little journal. I'm probably gonna do all of these, but let me see which one you guys think is the best sounding. And one I've already talked to you guys about, but let's hope that's not too loud. What's your favorite post-race meal? Something garbage, bro. I'm not a very diet-based guy, but let's go 160. New record, yes. You should do a running memoir video on maybe how running is similar to life. What do you mean running memoir video? Elaborate. Who is Adrian? He's Kill Chill Kills. Bro, you gotta tell me to stop saying your name if you don't want me to dox you. The end is near. And Yo, can you come to Quebec, coach me for free? I run, bro. I do online coaching if you want. Everyone is PR. Shout out Adrian PR'd last week. Everyone I'm coaching who's raised as PR. It's kind of tough. Me killing everyone who does PR. Old yellering them, bro. Diet is overrated, sleep is everything. Yeah, but supplements are key. Like that's a thing, like multivitamin, iron, fish oil, vitamin D. Like this stuff is like the bedrock. Well, sleep is the bedrock. This stuff is like the secondary bedrock. The end is near, and then that's, well, I guess that's all I have right now. World in turmoil. Okay, there's a poll. So the first video I'm doing, I think this one will come out soon. I've already told you guys about the second one. The first one is about like who will care when you're gone. That's very obvious. I'm going to talk about Prefontaine, how legacy like is an illusion. I was reading this book by Will Durant. It says we talk about like everyone wants to live on forever. We talk about like Shakespeare's being immortal, but that's only between two ice ages. Like, will it be like maybe 1,000 years, 2,000 years? Homer has been remembered for 2,600 years, something like that, 3,000. Just do vlogs. I don't like doing the vlogs, bro. And I'm like, my life isn't interesting in the sense that, it's not focused. Isn't interesting in the sense that I'm not on a team anymore. So I just train, grind on the merch stuff, hang out with some friends. Like, I don't want to do. But anyways, sorry. So that's the Kirk one about Prefontaine and stuff. It has to be. I told, if you were in the last stream or a couple streams ago, I talked about this. It's if you have a dream, there will come a point where, like, let's say you're running, there will come a point where you believe in yourself, right? But there's two types of people: people who love you, who will see what it's doing to you to care and ask you to take the easy way out. Like people are seeing how much my running is like, dude, this is killing me. Like, I was destroyed after Worlds. I was peeing blood. I'm upset because I didn't hit my goal. Like, my family's like, dude, why are you doing this? Like, we love you. Like, check out. Then there's the other side of people, for example, coaches, bad coaches, who will see you not hitting your goals and think this guy's not good enough. Screw this. Like, I need a new athlete. So neither of these actually like will help you succeed. These guys want you to take the easy way out, and these guys will replace you the second they can. So the only person who does is you. But I've talked about that before. I've never trained with Conor Mans in my life. What? Are you thinking I'm Optimal Cheney? That's funny, bro. I don't know if that's a mistake or a joke. And the end is near is like gonna be about the world, like how everyone hates each other. It's less about running. I'll probably find a way to talk about running. You guys won't watch it. It's not about running. Creatine is good if you're high mileage, but it makes you dehydrated. You just have to drink more water. What did you study in college? Finance, but I've been learning so much about history, bro. I've been reading history book on history book on history book. And books on politics too. It's my freaking infatuation right now. 141 viewers. Adrian, add me back. What was the highest miles that you hit in high school? 50 or 40. Your worst take is Burger King. Yeah, bro. You guys like McDonald's? Burger King is better. You know? Burger King, the Whopper, it's so good. Hop on peptides. The Israelites don't want you to know about them. I've been reading the Bible too. Like, I've been reading a bunch of books, but that's probably, I'm trying to scroll on TikTok less. That's what I do. I'll have like, if I'm not reading, I'll have 7 hours a day on TikTok. 7 hours. You still run? Yeah, I raced at Worlds, bro. A month ago. If I don't read, I'll scroll 7 hours on TikTok. So I've been reading the Bible. I've been reading books on history, I'm reading a book about the CIA right now. Dude, the CIA, bro, like every conspiracy theory you believe in is probably true. It's probably true. They were running like a shadow government back then. Probably now too. That was not funny. Holy crap. That actually scared them. I said, wow, fudge. Oh, my freaking fabuloso, bro. That was not funny that all of you were saying that. And I'm not religious, to be clear. Stop. I'm about to freaking ban you guys. Oh my God, you guys are freaking me the crap out. I'm not Christian. I just think like it influences the Western world so much. It's like reading Shakespeare. Like, I want to get Bible references. I want to be able to talk about it. It has wisdom, etc., etc. Then I'm reading the Quran next. I'm Muslim. I haven't read the Quran in English. I can't understand it in Arabic the whole way. I read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. Leviticus was buns, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. To be clear, guys, it's like, look at Leviticus is like instructions. So it's like reading an IKEA manual. How to do sacrifices, how the priests have to be cleansed, what to do if you are corrupted with like a skin rash or if you're disabled. Behind you, you guys were freaking me the mess out for a second, but that's not gonna work. Especially because all of you were saying it. I was like, don't look. Why is your arm swing like left, right, left, right? Is it weird? Let's go, Brandon. Welcome. Nurturing man's creatine is good. Creatine is good in general. I don't take it. I think I'm gonna start taking it. It helps if you get sleep deprived often, which I'm trying to wake up earlier, so I probably will be. It like resets all the brain damage of being sleep deprived, being sleep deprived messes up your brain. Short term, or like, it's not like forever. Tips to come back from stress fracture. I would aqua jog. I would take a lot of vitamin D. I would drink a lot of milk or take calcium supplements. Sugan? Who's Sugan? Oh no. You're getting timed out, bro. You're getting timed out. You're getting timed out. No. I'm literally an unk, bro. I be in that man's form sometimes. If you do Kirk, don't make it morally great. Like the guy was not great. I'm obviously pro-Palestine because I have a freaking conscience. And he said the craziest thing. Like people are like, you're taking his quotes out of context. You're taking these quotes out of context. Bro said, let me quote it word for word. Because I actually know it pretty much word for word. I used to say that if you were gay, they would throw you off the roofs of buildings in Gaza. But there's no more roofs, so... And then this is at some Republican conference. Everyone starts laughing. There's no more roofs or high buildings, so... And then he says, sorry, stupid Muslims, you shouldn't kill Jews. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. This is the guy we're supposed to be praying and thoughting for, bro. Thoughts and prayers for. Levi ain't lie one bit. Levi, bro. The Bible, like so much of it, it's funny. Like I like when it's funny or like interesting. Like Leviticus is not interesting, but Levi, basically what happens is all these people are sons of, who is it? Jacob? Yeah. Reuben, Simeon, Levi. And I think one of the girls in the Israelite tribe gets attacked or raped or something. And 157, let's go, Adrian's still putting in work. And Simeon and Levi like are mad that this girl got raped in their family. So they go and get their get back. They go to this village, burn it to the ground, kill all the men, kill all the children. And I don't think it says they rape all the women, but maybe it's implied. That part obviously is trash, really bad. But if someone rapes one of your friends and you go and you kill all of them and destroy them, I don't know if I disagree with that part. But anyways, Jacob Israel ends up denouncing him for that. It says you're going to be a servant to all your people forever. Why marathons? I was really good in Paris. I felt magical, so I was going to keep going. But I don't know now. Now it feels like normal. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm buns. Did I finish the stress fracture? Yeah, stay off it. Take vitamin D, take calcium, and aqua jog, or maybe get your mind off running, and then build up slowly. Admit Marco Langan is corny. Bro, I love him. I've never really talked to him. I see him at like after meets and stuff. I love his work ethic. Or not his work ethic. I love the way he carries himself. Because I'm kind of like, I like that same unpolished stuff. Like Dylan, you guys know I love Dylan. Like he's very polished. It's not me. Like I like saying whatever's on my mind. He does the same thing. So I'm a fan of that. Are you anti-weed or something? Tyler, stop freaking deleting his message. I don't smoke. I've never smoked or drank in my life, but it's on my freaking wristband. I tell people it's a soccer player. Funny enough. Theoretically, if I'm trying to compete for Sudan, would I be competing with you for the universality slot? I don't understand how those rules work because it's supposed to be just for, free Palestine, bro. Okay, wait, I'm missing all this stuff. What's going on? When do these tomatoes go in? IDF shoulder behind. He can take me, bro. Pause. Because he'll actually take me. They be freaking R-wording Palestinian prisoners. Conor Mans has chopped form. Bro, I've not to say this in like a gloating way, like I've got very good form. But when you're getting freaking demolished by a guy with buns form, like I'd rather be the demolisher with buns form. Like, where's having pretty form gotten me? We're being for real. There was something. I lowered the blinds, bro. If there's something there, you're not gonna see it. Jesus says, bro, keep reading the Bible. Muslims love Jesus too, bro. We think he's the perfect man. The Trinity just does not sit right with me. One of my friends is like devout Christian. The Trinity does not sit right with me. I'm like, okay, there's three of them, but it's one, but it's three. And one of them smashed Mary, but he didn't really smash her. It was immaculate. Does that mean he did it perfectly? I said the stress fracture thing. USS Liberty, yes, bro. They attacked one of our ships in the freaking... What river is that? Is that the Mediterranean Sea? No, it's like... What is that? That Palestine and Israel sit on? Mediterranean. Is that what I said? There's a spider on your wall? Yeah, Muslim. Dude, my name's Yassine Abdullah. I didn't have much choice. Yeah, can we like the stream, guys? How do you feel about Parker Wolf? What? That's gotta be misinformation. I'm about to take your freaking, well... Yeah, that was made up. Phew. It's like, what the... Not my goat. Dun, 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 dun. Check out Siddhartha. I've read by Herman Hesse. Bro knows ball. It's about it's like a parody of Buddha story. It's pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was gonna be just a Buddha story, and it wasn't. It was like his own take. You watch anime? Yes, bro. I love anime. Not so much anymore. I was trying to rewatch One Piece, but I only watch it in dub. I love the dub. So I started watching the sub. And I started watching the sub and it was pretty good. But I just can't watch it on the treadmill. You have to read every word while on the treadmill. Or like I need the dub. And I watch One Piece, which is like this version where they cut out the filler and it just doesn't have dub, so I can't read it. How did the mileage jump from 50 to 100 plus in college go? My brother's calling me. I'm live streaming. But I land at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Love you. We're going to New York. My girlfriend's racing in Athlos. Yes, girl power. Feminism. Womenism. Yes. Yes. And then my brother's coming too, so we're hanging out. Old Testament God is mean. Yeah, bro. Some of that stuff is just inconsistent to me. But anime, yeah, I love it. Top 5. One Piece is 1. I don't know, maybe One Punch Man. I'm forgetting. I used to have a list. One Punch Man, A Silent Voice. Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. It's all good. Is weed a performance enhancer? No. Unless you're like tweaking, and even then it probably wouldn't be. Yeah, I can't believe I said that Sudan thing, bro. What are these tomatoes for? They're ripe though. The only bad quote I saw was Stephen Wilson. Yeah, a lot of stuff is a lot of stuff they're taking is out of context. Like he's anti-abortion. If you're a Christian and you're anti-abortion, like a Catholic, under any circumstances, how is he supposed to answer that question? They ask him if his 10-year-old daughter is pregnant, or is she gonna have a kid, or she gets raped, which is a crazy answer. But he's in a debate, you can't give that ground up. I guarantee you, if his daughter did a situation, that he would have folded. Thoughts on Did? Bro, Did. But then, yeah, he's like, oh, there's no more buildings in Gaza. Stupid Muslims, don't kill Jews. Like, aren't all humans equal, bro? It's in Genesis, I think. Okay, you're actually doing a good job, Tyler. He's lucky he's trolling. I've got some crazy insomnia, and some days I'll just wake up at like 2 a.m. and roll around for what feels like up until I wake up. Yeah, when that happens to me, I'll lay in bed for an hour, then go run. But it doesn't happen anymore. Are we talking about politics? It's low-key, like, I've been getting so into it, bro. But you're gonna get taken out, Yassine. C'est la vie, bro. You have to live by a. You have to live with like good and maybe God as your foundation. Thoughts on? I'm not gonna fall for any more, bro. I'm too smart. I would never even fall for that Sudan thing if it wasn't so late at night. Theoretically, if I'm trying to run for Sudan, would I be competing? No, you wouldn't. I think. I don't know how the rules work. Like US is allowed to send 10 people without the standard, 3 or 4 people. What? Simeon, it's actually funny. One of my teammates at Arkansas is Ruben. He's at Washington now. Ruben, it's like Israel's first son, and Simeon is also Miler's. He's Israel's second son in the Bible. Damn, all the names are like all names come from the Bible. It's crazy. Aaron is Moses' brother. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Joseph is their youngest brother. There's some others I'm forgetting now. Judah, not that that's anyone's name anymore. Best runner on the team, does that matter? The Jews, stop that. Why are people spamming tomatoes? I don't know, bro. I'm coming back from injury, stayed fit through caution. I did 10 miles last week. I'm gonna do 19 now. Should I do 19 again next week? Oh, miles a week. I thought you were just gonna jump from a 10-mile run. I would do 3 weeks up, 1 week down. So like 10, 15, 20, 25, 10. And then 25, 30, 35, 25, or whatever the first one was I said. I love Marco Langen, bro. Stop asking me to say that. Dude, this is updating so weird. What is your opinion on tomatoes? I don't mind it. I assume the engagement's good for me. Would you say an all-out marathon is more painful than an all-out 8K to 10K? Dude, I genuinely wanted to die in that race. The last 30 minutes, like I was like, the combination of the despair of the race not going well and the immense mental pain. I don't know how to. You guys aren't getting it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, imagine the last 100 of a mile, the last 400 of a mile that's hurting, but it's for 35 minutes, and your dream is slipping away, and people are cheering as you die. Holy crap! Nothing will ever compare to that pain. And now, when people say the 800 isn't the most painful event, they mean in a physical sense. I felt like I got manhandled by reality. I felt like the universe was laughing at me. Like, guys, there's nothing more painful than an all-out marathon that's like you're fighting through, and it was like physically even, it was an 11 out of 10. I understand like an 800 could be like a 13 out of 10. Obviously, I know the scale's broken, but you know what I mean when I say that. 13 out of 10 at parts. But dude, there will never, ever, I don't think I'll ever be in that much pain in my life again. I would actually bet on it. Oh my God. How history buffs look at you when your favorite religious book is the Bible instead of the book Herrick, Coptic, Demotic, Script translation of Orphic, Theology. What do you think I'm going to run as a senior if I run a 14:28 3-mile RN? If you're a junior, you'll go, are you going to lock in or are you going to slack off, bro? Could be anywhere. Let's say sub 14, hopefully. Yeah, I love Marco's mentality. He wants to be black so badly. I think like that AAVE. First of all, he grew up like poor in New Jersey, and all his friends are black on his Instagram. So it's like saying Eminem wants to be black so badly. Maybe it's just the culture. Okay, I'll tell the boys to back down LMAO. Hopefully you got. I turned off the ads, bro. Thoughts on Kenyans, but thank you. Thoughts on Kenyans and old out people in NCAA. I'm not a fan. I was saying I don't complain about that because I want to be best in the world. Right? So what is the point of complaining about some incremental step? But as Americans, how is the American government letting this happen? So we let in foreigners to pound on our youngsters, to take scholarships from our youngsters who then can't get educated, who then go into what? Vocational fields. Then these Kenyans, and not even just Kenyans, Europeans, Australians, then they leave and they take the medals from Americans. Like, what event was it? Was it I remember seeing one of the events, like an American got second. I was like, and it was like, was it the 15? No, I don't remember. But it's like, then they go on and take medals. It's like, come on. So personally, like on an intrinsic personal level, you benefit from it. But societally, politically, like this doesn't make any sense for the government to let this happen. Heart rate check. 58. I'm relaxed, bro. I'm chill. Why you ignored me? What did you say? Sorry. Are you sponsored by Puma now? It was a red dot. Your cadence is like 2,000, bro. You mean my cadence is like 200 in races, yeah. Is bro aging backwards? Do I look young? Tell me I look young, please. I'm not unk. I'm coming back from injury, stayed fit through cross training. I did 10 miles last week. Gonna do 19 now. Should I do 19 again next week or just build up slow from 19, like 19, 22, 25? Are you good friends with Adrian? No, I coach him. I like how you carry yourself. Are you talking to me? Thank you. Tips for first marathon I'm running in LA 2026. I would say it should feel like an easy run through halfway, even if you're going fast. And if it's not, you're in trouble a little bit. You got to do something. I pretty much never look at that one anymore. My name's Yacina Salsa. Will Cole Hawker be the USA GOAT? Maybe. He might already be technically, bro. Like, he gets DQ'd and runs a 5K. Do you miss Mamaka? Who is this? Who is this? Mamaka is like a smoothie bowl place in Arkansas. There's a Mamaka in Austin, bro. I went like twice, 3 times. I low-key burned out on it, though. Fresno Pacific. Hajime no Ippo. That's the boxing anime now. Best pre-race ritual is, I don't know. I just try and keep myself calm, bro. So I don't really have a ritual. Just stay calm. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Yeah, I'm reading the last chat. Fresno Pacific is good. Patrick started there, and he's the GOAT now. He set the world record in the 8K at Arkansas with me. 22:47 5K. Can I go SEC? You can go to the job market, bro. You can go to college and go to the job market, bro. I'll meet you there. I'm in Austin. W-Man. I'll find New York tomorrow, too. Bro, you're stopping me. Mango. Do you do on Adam Wood style video-ish? Like vlogs? No. Can I work out too hard? Yes. Buns top 5. Dang, I'm actually looking at that old of. Tell us your love story, man. My girlfriend was at Tennessee, and I was at Tennessee, and she was really good, and I was okay, and yeah. And now she's pro for Nike. Crazy that you guys are both crazy world championship athletes. What do you think I can run? Guys, you need to slow down the messages so that I can catch up. I don't think you could take some inspiration from Adam. I don't know. I think you could take some inspiration from Adam with your bids. Were you political when you were younger? No. I started caring after I finished Arkansas. I don't think politics like makes sense for most people to be interested. Well, now it's like doomsday, bro. So now you should probably care. But in general, politics worries. My philosophy for not caring about it before was it worries about the lowest. Like, politics only affects your life personally. Most of the time, if you're in a bad situation, like if you're poor or unintelligent, or not to say that, but that's like it's the fight of the working class against the rich. So why don't you just become rich? So I was like, okay, I have problems with myself. Like, I'm undisciplined. I'm not rich. I'm not super motivated. I don't have all these habits that I should to be successful. So I'm gonna hate the rich. Like, you can hate the rich, but don't do it yet, bro. Work on yourself first. So now I'm running has freaking completely changed me as a person. Just the failure, bro. They say failure is the best teacher, bro. I might be the smartest person ever. If failure is the best teacher, I'm the smartest person ever. We need your thoughts on free will. Free will doesn't exist. In a sense that, like, Alex O'Connor, he's like a philosophical guy on YouTube. He says you can do what you will, but you can't will what you will, because, like, if you I don't remember the explanation, but it's like your will is like biological, like if you're hungry, that was decided, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I was thinking an alternative argument that could control free will or allow for free will would be if you think of it like Call of Duty, the character in Call of Duty is like just a guy, but he could effectively, in a sense that we're characters, he thinks he's doing this, he thinks he's shooting, he thinks he's flanking, he thinks he's doing this, but really we're making the choices, he's just doing the motions. So they talk about how, like, our world shows no evidence for free will, but But in that sense, like something external to our world, like could be beaming in free will. Like, you know how Ice King gets, not to bring in Adventure Time, bro. What? That was going to be such a deep cut. Ice King gets beamed in the Fiona and Cake adventures to his brain. Bro's favorite saying is "C'est la vie." Yeah, I say that so often. Okay, am I caught up? He's like 2 or 30 so min. I'm 24, bro. Okay, am I caught up? Tyler Pritchard. Practice. Let me open the stream window. Bros. Okay, no, I am caught up. Bro's pushing 30. No, bro, I'm young. I'm young. I'm young. No, we got too comfortable. Yeah, it seems like Unc. Why is everyone calling him Unc? Thoughts on stopping the stream. But there are people more fit than me with low heart rates. Doesn't matter. Bro, I saw some 70-year-old on TikTok. They asked him his heart rate on his easy run. It was like 122. He's going like 740. That's lower than I could get it. Unless I'm in like peak shape, and I guarantee you can't hang with me. Just went 1757. Congrats, Xavier. Gang, you were like 10 minutes behind before. Yeah. Thoughts on it growing up in Philly? Bro, it's like just traitor, bro. Probably got an American passport. He's a traitor. Like we've been infiltrated. Like what's going on? We've got people like it's an active invasion. Like think about this. 9/11 happens. One day, 2,000 people dead. That warrants war in Iraq, Libya, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine for 20 years. 20 years, hundreds of billions of dollars, trillions of dollars with inflation. What does a 77-year invasion do, bro? They've invaded us. Whatever. You're not even allowed to speak about Israel, bro. Have you ever been to Sudan? Yeah, I used to go every other year until the war started. So now I don't go anymore because it's a freaking war zone. I feel like, bro, this is I can't be caught up. Tyler just answered about free will. I was talking about that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, what you will is biological. Like, look, if I want to touch the screen, if I want to touch the lens, I do that because my biology is telling me to do that. And then if you're like, oh no, don't touch the lens, well then my biology, it's like a retrospective thing. So it doesn't really matter. So I was thinking about this. Back when I was like, free will doesn't exist. Oh my God. And people are like, oh, that sucks. But think about it this way. Let's say your buns at running. Let's say your buns at running, you're 15. Actually, that's probably most of you. Your buns at running, you're 15. You know, free will doesn't exist. What? So I've already been decided? All that free will not existing means is that, let's say you're 15, you grind, you become an Olympic champion at 24. Or you're 15, you hear free will doesn't exist, and you bum it out. You're watching the Olympics, you could have been a winner. All free will means is that when you look back on your life, after one of those two things has happened, it will have been guaranteed. So it's like, doesn't matter, you can still control your life. Not in reality, but like effectively. If you're in bed in between, take a YouTube brain rot quiz. What is that? Oh my God. Sure. Wait, you seem kind of smart. Bro, I just started using my brain again. I turned it off for like 7 years to get better at running. Keep smart. I try. Okay, we can do brain rot. I understand you guys are freaking smooth brains, so let me tune it down. And let me end this poll with one. I don't know. Politics got me so invested. Bro, I would rather stream about politics. Maybe I'm gonna I think that's the plan. That's like way more interesting to me than what? You guys want me to come on here and just respond to random questions anyway? I gotta talk about politics, philosophy. We're always trying to be hip and cool like us. What specifically? You should do a Sora AI segment on the stream. Bro. Oh, I forgot to say this. I was talking about AI earlier. In the process of making these logos to try and make merch, holy crap. These freelancers I've got on Behance, which is like for artists, Fiverr, Upwork, they are buns.
are you kidding me? Like, they're like not trying. It feels like they're using AI. I can make this myself. And I'm paying them like 300, 400. I'm like, I'm offering up to $1,000 if it's good. Up to $1,000 if it's good. And they're sending me like garbage. Like if let's say it was Yassine Abdullah. Bro, I've shown this picture before. I posted it on my Instagram. I paid this guy $300 like a couple years ago. This isn't recent. But this is why like I have no respect for anyone who complains about AI. There's no avoiding it. AI is like free will. Well, beyond that, even for the people who are going to lose their jobs. First of all, AI doesn't take jobs from artists. It takes jobs from people who masquerade as artists. Like, if you're just cutting clips together as an editor, but you're not an artistic editor, like, you guys see my scripted videos. AI can't do that. Not that I'm a freaking super artist, but that's like art in the realm of like, I'm expressing myself. But if it's just cutting clips together for a vlog and that's your job, you're not an artist. Don't lay on that so people feel bad for you. You're an employee who deals with artistic videos, maybe. Anyways, let me show you this. So I don't feel bad for them, even if it was taken from artists, because this is the kind of stuff artists are freaking. Bro, I paid this guy $300. You've probably seen it on my Instagram. This photo, I pay a guy. I'm like, just make this into a graphic for a t-shirt. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Are we dead ass right now? I paid him $300. $300. And he's gonna sit here and send me this, bro. That ought to be a war crime. $300. And it's like, yeah, you'd buy the yeah, could you just make me look fugly? Oh my god. It should be a war crime. If I see this guy in the street, I should be able to attack him. Are you kidding me? I paid him $300. I probably could have got a refund, but it's like, now I feel bad because he did and the stuff on his page was beautiful. So honestly, I should have gotten a refund. I had him do it 4 times. He kept showing me bun stuff. I got like 3 or 4 renditions. It all looks like this. I could find some others for you if I wanted to look. Thank you, Blue is cool. I appreciate it. Energy and positivity always make my day better. I appreciate it, man. Oh no, I've heard that. Maybe look buns. Don't use AI, Unk. If I use it in my workflow, it's one thing. I couldn't use it for my editing. My editing is actual art. Can't replace actual art, bro. You seen things about this? A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. How does that make you feel? What does that mean? I know I've heard the quote, but does it mean don't overthink? I already understand that. I just read the underground, what is it called? Thought Notes from the Underground. And that I wonder if that quote's like indicative of that one guy. Basically thinks he's too smart. Men of action control the world. He's too smart to take action. He's super pathetic. So yeah, I mean, thoughts can help you avoid some issues, but all in all, you're better just moving. I've said this in some videos. Watch the member video. Stop trying to make a master plan. It's about that. What is it? Will you be running professionally? Anything from mile to marathon. Talk about tum tum tum. Is that the Italian brain rot? National Guard in Chicago. I can't even keep track, bro. I thought it's illegal. They say it's illegal to do it in California. A federal judge rules that it's illegal to deploy the National Guard in Chicago and says, but I'm not going to stop it, but you're allowed to deploy. What is wrong with you? Judge rules it's illegal. Says, I'm not going to stop you though. Me? Stop you? The big D? No, go ahead. What is the point of you existing? You're on a salary, a federal salary. How about we throw you in a fucking homeless shelter if you don't want to do a job? No, it's illegal, but go ahead. I'm struggling with obsessing over food. It's led to 3 stress fractures. You have to, I dieted at Arkansas, and you have to think, I've said this on the running effect. I need to text him actually. It's supposed to. Give me a sec. I'm not having good tidings. Should I go back on the running effect, guys? He's got a wonderful podcast, but I kind of want to wait until I have a good race, but it's going to be a while apparently. Openings do you have? Can't talk, I'm live. I'm on YouTube. Shukran, bye-bye. It's my mama. AI finna take your job. Oh no. Oh, you're talking about my mouth still. Bro, I did the same thing. I tried paying for a logo from a marketing agency in 3 different things. I can't graphics. Literally, hold on. Spent $800 on branding. Like now that I've had experience with actual freelancers, artists, like these kinds of people, I have no sympathy. You guys are pathetic. You're not artists. If AI could take your job, guess what? It's not art. You might as well be an accountant who happens to be in an art space. You know what I mean? You're not an artist. There's a difference between art and drawing. You know what I mean? You're an employed drawer. You're not an artist. Ugh. But yeah, I spent so much money, and I've seen real artists that helped me solidify it. Working with Bandit, bro, those guys are artists. They contract artists. We're doing them with art is like me with running. I went there for a photo shoot in January, February. Can you hear that? Hopefully that's not too loud. But I opened January, February. I went to Bandit to do a photo shoot. 12-hour shoot the first day, 13-hour shoot the next day. They were like obsessive over everything, want to get everything perfect, every shot. It reminds me of me with running. The designers are so good. Shout out artists. Like the people they contract, shout out Henry, are so good, so talented, so hardworking. Is your branding just gonna be your name, bro? You need a catchphrase. I think I'm gonna do the name Kairos. I've got 2 ideas, but the thing about it is I try and not be afraid of mistakes. So if I do a drop and the name sucks, it seems videos cuts are peak meat. What does that mean? I think VPN's branding is really one that I don't particularly like. VPN. I know the team. Shout out them. I don't like their logos pretty much. I love their products. Let me look real quick. I would say to their demographic of manly stuff, though I talk to them and they're trying to like branch out. That's why they sponsor Caitlin Tui. Like they're synonymous with hobby jogging or like hybrid athletes. So they're like, they own that market, but they're trying to branch out more. Is your branding? Oh, anyways, I was gonna do the name Kairos, which is, it's Greek. If you probably heard Kronos. Kronos is like the bad guy in Incredibles. It means like continuous time. Kairos means the critical moment where the world can change, or you can change things. So I'm not overthinking it. Maybe Kairos. I was thinking I could do Banshee. A Banshee's like a woman that foretells death. I was like, Banshee could be sick. Or Yassine Runner Boy, and then probably like 16, just in case it's copyrighted. And so the brand would be Yassine YRB16. I'm glad you guys like Kairos. It's spelled how Jonathan spelled it. Maybe I'll misspell it though. Okay, I'm glad you guys like Kairos. So I'm trying to get a cool logo. And I'm like, okay, you guys actually liking it is really, I'm appreciating that. That's the one, Runner Boy 16. Name your brand, Vania. I did. How did you learn to edit? People dropping brain rot are pissing me off. It's okay, Levi. Hey, Levi, were you there when we were talking about the Bible? We were talking about the names, how all names pretty much originate from the Bible. At least Western names, obviously, not freaking Muslim names. And Levi is the name of one of Israel's kids, Jacob's kids. I think that's where the name originates. But yeah, can you generate a sort of video? No, I don't know how to use it, bro. Maybe I should try and learn since it's easy to spam this. Okay, good. Glad you guys like Kairos. I like Banshee a lot, but it's one of those, if you've read Shoe Dog, bro, what's his name? Phil Knight. There's a part where he's like, they're all arguing about the name of the company. And you're like, shut your up, bro. He's like, my accountant or something. My second in command said Nike, but I really like Dimension 6. What, bro? What are we, Roblox players, bro? I really like Dimension 6. So that night I was deciding on the name. And everyone voted for Dimension 6. I mean, voted for Nike. You should make a Discord or Twitter community. I have a Discord community. Oops. Let me put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat. Server, invite people. Copy. Okay, I'm about to copy it in the chat, guys. About to copy in the chat. Yeah. Colby, we're about to ban you, bro. You think Mance has a shot to beat? No, bro. That guy's gonna dust him. No, Mance is gonna get the American record, bro. Yassine gang. Yes, bro. Yassine gang. That's your YG. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, when people would ask, I'd be like, the name's Runner Boy 16. Just kidding. Yassine Abdullah. It's my name. I was too nervous to give myself a name. It's already hard enough to start a YouTube channel when you're nobody. Because I was bad at running. I was a little insecure, etc., etc. And then to give it a name, I couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, the name is Yassine Abdullah. Thank you, Jesus C007. There's a freaking fly. I'm glad you guys like Kairos. I've been overthinking it. How you keep yourself entertained on those extended runs if you're training alone? I'm crazy, bro. Something's wrong with me. I've been reading books about freaking communism and capitalism, and it's like, not to make this political again, but communism would only work if you're crazy like me. I've been working my brains out for no monetary reward for 8 years, other than like scholarships. And maybe I won't even be able to go pro. 8 years. That's not normal. If to support communism, you'd have to think that's normal. Why would anyone work that hard? I've never met anyone like me. So that, anyways. What was the question? How you keep yourself entertained? Something's wrong with me, bro. It doesn't bother me. Plus, I was thinking I could conquer the world. Maybe I still can. You see, you're still doing 120-mile weeks. I just started back up training. So, how do you balance weights with that? It's never bothered me, like physically. I just do what I do on days and off days. So on days are like workout days plus weights plus, and easy days is just easy, no weights. Sometimes core. How did you learn to edit? I forgot to answer. I just started editing. It's easier than you think, especially if you use like Final Cut Pro. It's a simple program. Can I generate you this sort of video? Go ahead, bro. I was low-key jealous. I remember this one photo of Ethan and Parker. It's so funny. Ethan and Parker ran some race at UNC, and then it's like them making out, bro. It's so funny, bro. Tung tung tung. So, yeah. Can you see the mosquitoes, guys? You've probably been asked, Hella, but are you gonna go pro? Maybe. I feel like I could at this point make more money trying to start my own brand than like take this pittance I'm being allotted. Let me see if you guys are joining the Discord. Okay. See if anyone joined. I can't tell. What do I tell? Oh, yeah. Some people are joining. Yeah, welcome. Wave to say hi. Wave to say hi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm living at home right now. I might move out. I think I'm gonna move out. It's just I've heard it's like it's cheaper to live at home, but I've heard people think like, oh, I need to make enough money to move out. But if you move out, you'll make more money. So I think I'll move. Probably. My girlfriend lives in Knoxville, so maybe there. I love New York City. I could go to Colorado or Flagstaff or something, but do you think training solo makes you more successful? Me personally, there's no cost because I'm not less motivated when I train solo. For most people, the cost of having to motivate yourself is not worth the specialization. Like the only people who train like that are me and freaking Grant Fisher. But Grant Fisher, I'm thinking of doing a running tour, bro. 5Ks around the US, taking a gap, whatever. So where do you guys all live? I'll see if, did it actually say that its invite expired? Okay, I'll do another. It says the link expires in 7 days, but maybe too many people use it. Yeah, I wanted like, maybe I'll travel the US and freaking sell merch and for like a couple months before I lock in something career-wise. What APs did you take in high school? I took 14. I don't remember them all. I took every physics AP. I remember physics 1 and 2, I got 4s. And then physics C, funnily enough, I get a 4 on physics C mechanics. And the hardest one, I remember this is the hardest test I've taken in my life. Physics C electromagnetism or whatever. And I got a 5. Because people are so buns at it, it's like you have to get one question right to get a 5, bro. So this one I was like, oh, I probably got a 1 or 2. I never failed an AP, which is less than a 3. but I got a 5 on this one. I was like, oh, that's good. But I took physics, all 4 physics APs, U.S. history, world history, calculus, BC, got a 5. Human geography, music theory, I got a 3 or 4. That one was hard. I don't remember the rest. What happened to my half and half king? I might do the half and half again, bro. It just makes you more recognizable. I'm gonna start clip farming. I'm about to go to New York. Maybe I'll stream in New York in my hotel room because I just need my camera and some stuff for the camera. But I might do the half and half because clips will make more sense. Jack Kavanaugh, British guy, went from 20-minute 5K at 20 years old to 13:34 at 25. Yes, bro. He's only behind me in improvement. Good for him, though. Shout out Jack Kavanaugh. Chris T. Bacon. Yeah, you're not allowed to eat pork, bro. Like, what type of college should I look for in a college? One where you like the team or you like the area. Like, running should be secondary or tertiary because you can figure it out. But you can't figure out, like, if a place makes you suicidal. Like, yeah. But 3 shashashi, you need to eat more, bro. Like, I tried dieting in Arkansas. It didn't help, so I stopped doing it. I try not to weigh myself anymore. Ironically, I freaking had to weigh myself after the marathon because I was pissing blood, so I went to the doctor and they weighed me. And I'm lighter than when I was dieting. So I freaking killed my NCAA fucking last season just for nothing. But I tried dieting, it didn't work, so I don't do it anymore. You have to decide, do you want to be good or do you want to like starve yourself and tell yourself you're getting good and you're not getting good? Eat more. What do you think of Cedar Park High School? You raced me there years ago. I don't remember racing at Cedar Park. Did they have a meet? Is it like McNeil or something? But I believe, it's a good school. It's way far away from where I live now. I think people who say they're from Austin and they're from Cedar Park are frauds. I live in Steiner Ranch, so even I'm like, people call me a fraud. But that's Austin, bro. Austin proper. You remember you seen Kahoot in the court case after? Yeah, bro. That was actually so fun. But I don't. What happened to my having okay? Does your family still live? Yeah, we live in Austin. I was on the West Fly. He's been so nice. I remember everyone thought they were dickheads. He's making edits of me. He's like, he tried to invite me to climb Mount Fuji with a couple of their boys. Ethan Strand was there. I was like, my family. Sawi. Family, blood is thicker than water. But yeah, they were super cool. And he likes Marco. So if you like Marco, I'm like, you got good taste. Colby, you got to start liking Marco. Your documentary videos. Are you talking about the bandit ones? Maybe we'll do one more. I keep swiping too far up. He's seen for president. I'm getting too political. Bro, I'm getting to the point where it's like, what else matters? We've been invaded. Zionists own our media. They own our politicians. Politics is no longer like taxes. Who gives a shit about taxes? We are under occupation, bro. We're no better than the Congo, the Dominican Republic, Iran. Like, we don't own our own government. It's not politics like, oh, politics is so lame. We're in a war of sorts. And you're either American or you're not. How can you not care about that? I don't think training solo makes you more successful. I think a group is just better for most people because it helps with motivation, which is like a fault of most people. The only advantage to being solo is you're more specialized. I don't have a motivation problem, so it ends up being good for me. But I ran with people for the first time in like maybe 6 months, other than my brother, who'll run it sometimes. 6 months yesterday, and it was fun. So I was like, maybe I should go to Boulder and run with the boys on my off day. You could definitely do more if went by yourself. Wait, what does that mean? This court brings back memories to the court cases. Is that, I don't want to be stupid. Is that Greece? I know Greece is blue and white. Greece flag. No, it's not Greece. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Finland. Sorry, I don't know flags. I've never been a flag guy. I was a Capitals guy in high school. When did you realize you were alive? Well, the second I would say I became able to do anything or like think for myself or make my life better, 16. Making conscious decisions of who I want to be and all that, 16. My first memory though, I'd still say I was unconscious because I went back to bot mode after. Like I stopped being a robot at 16, which I've been done pretty good for turning on at 16. I've done pretty good. 8 years later, best in the world, almost. I think my peak rank was number 8 in the 5K. I'm literally 1 in a billion. literally 1 in a billion. So, pretty good for turning on at 16. But my first memory, I remember I was 4 years old. I wanted to do karate, which I ended up quitting 4 times. Dude, I was so like, I could not commit to anything as a kid, which is, ironic now. But 4 years old, I wanted to do karate for the first time. And my mom's like, you have to be 5, sorry. No. First of all, I don't have a license. I don't have a freaking passport. Lie. I had that thought like a month ago. This is always I've known this is my first memory for like 10 years. I'm like, no, that's so sad. I couldn't get the memory or I couldn't get the membership. Lie. I'm 4 years old. Say I'm 5. I'll just deepen my voice. Yo, it's good. I'm 5. I'm 5 years old. Let me in that home. You ever gonna come to Australia? Probably not. Maybe. One of my aunts lives there. That's the only reason I come. Pittsburgh, Syria. What is that about? You're ever gonna come to Australia? Come to Florida? 5K tour in Lebanon. Come to Singapore. Oh, you're answering that question about where I live. Yeah, I'm like, I might. Asia, bro. I love Asia. Where in Asia? Like, are we talking like China, Japan? Are we talking like Cambodia, Russia, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan? Why not U of L? What is that? Louisville? Why didn't I go there? Or, dude, I love those coaches. Shout out Bailey. Go debate people. Change my mind. Women should be in the kitchen. What? Those guys like need to get their butts kicked, bro. Change. I think someone went to a historically HBCU. Someone went to an HBCU right after Charlie died and just tried to rage bait them. Like, you're gonna get killed and then complain, bro. Yeah, music theory. Are you gonna use your degree? Be honest. I mean, it's ideally I become a successful business magnate and don't directly use it for a job. That's the plan. But obviously, a degree is meant to be a fallback. I want to go get employed in sales. It's just I have a very hard degree. My degree, I had to take engineering, comp sci, business. It's a business degree. I had to take engineering, comp sci. I literally took a rocket science class, bro. I got carried. Shout out my team. I got carried, but I had to take a rocket science class. I had a hard degree, so something to fall back on if I need to use it. Come to Waxahachie, Wakahaki. How do you pronounce that? Wakahaki. What if I've been muted this whole time and you guys are just pretending to hear me?
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. Do you track your food? No, not anymore. I just try and time stuff after workouts, like protein, and then I'll have carbs after workouts, carbs a little bit before. But I'm against tracking food now. Team, can I be in a vid? Maybe if I start clip farming, bro. How are you, bro? I'm good. Big Justice. Is that one of the Rizzler kids? Dude, if you want to go be anyone, you've got to be freaking like a slave to Israel. It's like, make a choice. This is literally like Star Wars in real life, bro. And there are people who are like, yes, build the Death Star, aka Palantir. Yes, give it to Darth Vader, aka, I don't know, all of our politicians, all of them. Yeah, Louisville I love that visit, but I didn't end up going there. Best in the world, almost. Yeah, I hope it doesn't sound like arrogant, but it's like, I went from bottom 10% in high school, literally bottom 10% high school. Like, how many millions is that? 10 millionth in the world to number 22? I think that's pretty close to number 1, relative to where I started at least. Steal a brain rot or grow a garden. Oh my God, bro. What? Advice for pacing first, AK. How should I compare it to 5K pacing? If you just got into college, it's just treat it like high school 5K, bro. And it'll feel the same if you up your mileage. Thank you, Blue is cool. Thanks for the response to realizing you're alive. You're the youngest person ever. Knew we would get a baller answer. Now this AI. Do you live in California? No, but I love California. I might visit next month. LA. Shout out Solar 1936. Do you have tips to prepare for my first elite race? Try and stay calm. Taper if it's important. That marathon race is so gutsy. Yeah, it's fucking guts don't pay the bills, bro. So unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I literally was thinking in the race, like humans aren't meant to feel pain like this. Singapore, lovely country. My mom just went to Singapore, I think. Thailand and Singapore, maybe. She's back now. How do AirPods stay in your ears while running? Your wax must hold them in. They just stay in. He's intentionally behind it. Bro got yours behind you. See, do you like mangoes or mustard? You uncle back behind. See, do you play sports? No, bro. Don't step foot in my own. Bro, I love those. What's his name? What's his name? Bro, if you step foot in Wyoming, you will cease. I'm 6 feet tall, man. I made it. That's one of those things you always talk about. Like, you know how the grass is always greener? You always want more. Like, I was so short in high school. I was like 5'3" until junior year. Like 6 foot, I never wanted an inch more. Thank you, God. That's all I needed. People, I guess I have short energy though. Everyone thinks I'm short. I pull up to the Bandit photo shoot, and my friend told him I'm 5'6". What? 5'6"? Come on, bro. Put some respect on my name. What do I fit in a pocket? No offense to short guys. I'm kidding. I do play sports with friends. I'm not like, what are you talking about? Watch me run my treadmill workout if you pull through to LA. I don't think so. Maybe I will. You at the Y, bro? Welcome to the stream, by the way. You seen, when do you race? Do you try to stay relaxed or try the baller mindset push through the pain? You have to stay relaxed. Like you're literally wasting energy if you don't stay relaxed. I thought it was 5'10". 6 feet tall. I degree with science tech management, business school, Texas. Can you hoop? Not well, like a little bit average, maybe below average. I remember when we did a basketball video and people were shitting on Dylan. Yeah, I have a pre-core in my basement. Shitting on Dylan, they're like, oh, he definitely can't play ball. Dude, Dylan's like good at all sports. He was a sports kid. I was a school kid. Waxahachie. What you invest in RN, bro? I do 4 stocks. I don't do them all at the same time. I do S&P, which is SPY. I do triple leveraged S&P. I do inverse SPY, inverse S&P, and inverse triple leveraged S&P. So what's it called? I used the triple leverage when Trump said it's time to buy. And I made like $5,000, $4,000, and then I pulled out because I was scared, and it's still going up. So the finance degree paying off. I don't know if it's the finance degree, bro. When the president says you should buy stocks, maybe buy stocks. I think he knows a thing or two. Any individual stocks? No. I tried day trading a long time ago, and it just doesn't work for me. I'm not smart enough or whatever. Day trading is more about like sociology. You have to understand what stupid stuff people are believing you're buying, unless you can get information early. What do you listen to before a race workout? Eat or 6'7". Yes, bro, I got you, Andres. You big on politics? I'm learning more about it. I was telling. Did you just get here? Well, I was saying, bro, we're occupied. Like we're literally invaded. People are trying to siphon us, cause the fall of America. Are you not American? You can't have any other priority. It's like when, let's say I'm arguing with you about US. I say US sucks. You're like, yeah, US sucks. And then a European comes over. Yes, bro, US sucks, bro. Shut up. The US is incredible. Go back to freaking wherever, bro. You want to be American, you can't. Shut up. It's like that. Like we can discuss our differences as Americans. We're occupied by Israeli operatives. We're occupied. This isn't even politics. Everyone who genuinely cares about other people is bigger. I'm saying like beyond liberal, like I'm on the left. Beyond that, there's no like if you're on the right, you've got to be jingoistic, like nationalistic. We're invaded, bro. Your taxes are going to the Middle East to bomb babies. So the right cares because it's our money. The left cares because it's babies in the Middle East. Conscious people care because they clearly own the media, bro. One family owns TikTok, Paramount, CNN, CBS, the Ellisons. It's like, actual facts, but you're gonna get sniped. I have 97 viewers, bro. I'm talking about Israel, but investing in S&P 500. Yeah, I honestly, most of them are supposed to invest in like the halal one. Smite me, Lord. I apologize. Stuck for a while. I'm gonna break 18 for you at a hole in the wall. Yes, bro. What's up, Aaron Brown? Shout out. What do you think of me running a 225 PR going into outdoor? I think that's good. How late you doing the stream? I don't know. I'll probably stop at 11:30 at the latest. Don't mention Dylan Challenge. Sorry, talking about my friends, guys. But what did someone ask? Are you big on politics? Yeah, so for that reason. But also, like, I've just been trying to use my brain more, so I'm learning about history. And bro, the US has like been like, especially the CIA has been doing some demonic stuff, bro. Like, you hear about the history of like what we've done to some countries. Dude, the Congo in 1959 puts in a democratic government. He's like, I'm not gonna. We don't want to join the Soviet Union. We don't want to join America. We want to be neutral. That's not good enough for the U.S., bro. They get him killed. He's shot by firing squad. Iran elects a democratic leader, Mohammad Mossadegh, in 1953 or 1952. He's deposed in 1953. They get him exiled. I think he's killed. Guatemala has a democratic leader, Jacobo Alden, around the 1950s. He's democratic. He tries to take back land from United Fruit Company, deposed. Dies in a bathtub 20 years later. They say he drowned in the bathtub. Are we serious? Are we dead ass? He drowned in the bathtub? They killed him. There's no win in this situation, bro. Holy crap. Anyways. Thomas Sankara, what is it? Lamubu? What's the Congo guy? Dude, Leopold II terrorizes the Congo. Kills, I think, 60 million. He dies. It's still a colony of Belgium. What's his name? Patrice Lumumba? Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba is democratically elected in the Congo. That's the person I was talking about, but he gets killed by firing squad. Yeah. I don't know all of them yet. I'm still learning. You seen what's your biggest conspiracy theory? I don't like conspiracy theories. I don't think it's fun. Like, I don't try and make anything groundbreaking. The fact that Israel owns us, that used to be conspiracy theory. Do you microdose? Clearly not, bro. Clearly not. Buzz cut next. I have a bald spot, so. You got me into running and now I'm racing college. Let's go, Liam. Alexander, is it Liam? Thank you, bro. Sankara is the GOAT. Yeah, I don't know that history yet. I'm still working on it, bro. WC is a noticer. Biggest conspiracy is that Israel owns us, but that's just not a conspiracy. Like, I don't like. Shout out Noah Reagans. I was gonna say a slur on accident for a second. But like when people are talking about the Earth is flat, there's like a secret conspiracy. I'm like, okay, bro. It's not. I don't enjoy this. I think Israel benefited massively from 9/11. Yeah, that's like indisputable. People are like, they did him. I'm like, I don't care. I don't like Israel. So go ahead. I will support you if you say they did them. You see, isn't it fair to just acknowledge every day could be the last and live to the fullest? It puts you in like, you can't live like on a 1 day time frame. You won't ever do anything. Like but in the sense that you should appreciate every day, yeah, for sure. Like if you told me today's my last day on Earth, I'd live differently than if you told me to appreciate every day. Like if it's my last day on Earth, I'm just gonna I don't know what I do, bro. Why don't you like Israel? Come on, Aaron. Come on, bro. No one likes Israel anymore. Maybe 2 years ago, people had different opinions. Come on, bro. You're not gonna get in the club, bro. I'll see the reason I keep on trying to get good. Thank you, Haska, my Joeed. Who did 9/11? You seen this information? Tight necks, bro. My neck. If you watch the most recent video, like my neck freaking. I've never had it in my life. My neck locked up in the race to the point where, like, I was like, "What the heck?" And let me see if I can find a picture. Let me see if I can find the picture. Okay, I can't, but it's in the video. I was like this. It's never happened in my life, so maybe I'm not the best person to take lessons from. My fake ass religion tells me to love everyone. What's it called? Are you Christian? I think Jesus says to one of the disciples, he says, like they're going to battle or something. He's like, trade in your cloak for a sword. And some people focus, he says, be like I don't know all the quotes, but it's like you have to defend yourself as a Christian too, assuming you're Christian. I dyed my hair to look like you. Crazy progress, well done. You see, run at CIM, it's fast, I heard. I haven't heard that. When you're racing next, I don't know. I'm training very hard. We'll see how good. We'll see how. Oh, I'm Muslim. Muslims do not have to love everyone, bro. Bro. There's a hadith. Hadith is like it's just like stories. It's like not actual like religious text, but there's like a story about the prophet. This guy's like, I think he's beating a slave. He's beating a slave, and the prophet's like, it doesn't like. I don't know if it's the first time, but it's beating a slave, whatever. Let's say the prophet comes back. I'm not quite sure. And he's still beating a slave. He prays, God, please kill that guy. And he dies instantly. So you don't have to love everyone as a Muslim, bro. You have to love good people. You have to be kind to everyone. Yeah, there's a lot of nuance in Christianity, but I think the fundamental is to love. It is love. You should approach everything with love. And in the sense that some things in life are a zero-sum game, and Israel's demolishing Palestine, you can't love Israel so much. Maybe you can hate them with love, or sanction the country with love, but it has to be done. Hadith, am I thinking? What's the other one? Hadith versus what's it called when it's like stuff that's not in the Quran? Anyways. Are you religious, spiritual, Yassine? I think God is real, but I'd say I'm spiritual, very spiritual, and I'm Muslim. But you know, New York, no, I don't think for a while. Mile to marathon, bro. I tried all the fruits, bro. I'm gonna run mile to marathon. Honest thoughts on Sean Carlson. I needed that kind of a coach when I was at Tennessee, but some people don't need that kind of coach ever. But he's eccentric. Most coaches are. I just can't be hateful, man. It's just not in me. I love Israel and everyone else. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bitch. Yes, run at CIM, because I might volunteer for that. Mashallah. Did you just watch his vids, or did you buy his course? I don't think he bought the course. I just watched his vids, yeah. When he hopped on back on Strava, I don't know, bro. Bro, Aaron Brown hates on everyone. Yeah, I guess he's making a joke. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I just can't be hateful. Religion is so funny to me. LFAO. Honest thoughts on Sean Carlson. Aaron just trolling us, looking funny. Do you think your faith in Islam has helped you into your journey and success? I wouldn't say so. I'm inherently very resilient, but it would help you if you weren't. So I think religion helps you ground yourself in ways that you're not. Like societies, their morality raises or decreases directly proportional with how religious they are. So if you're like in a government, you want your people to be religious. Like there's like 3 tenets. God is all powerful and he's watching. He's an ultimate arbiter. He's watching and judging, and he wants you to be good. So it like when you teach people that, they're more good. If you're not resilient and you believe God wants you to win, you'll be more resilient. If you are not courageous and you think God wants you to be courageous, you'll be more courageous. So in that way, it'll help you. But me, the only thing you need in my journey, I need in my journey was resilience. And I just have that in abundance. Not that it's doing me so much good. Favorite Sudanese food, fool, which is just beans. It's like beans and oil. So good. VO2 max. Oh my God, right? You guys are okay. It's like 78, according to my Garmin. Some people don't need that type of coach. As in too big of workouts. I'm not gonna just start macking on the guy, bro, or whatever, hating on him. So yeah, he has freshmen doing 25 by K. Yeah, he had people doing 20 by K. Me, maybe a couple other guys. I doubt he has freshmen doing 25 by K. Bro, you should run an ultra. Would be sick. YouTube comment, dude. I actually wanted to do that BPN. What's the BPN one? It was in Austin. They did like, but it was right in my build for Worlds. They did like 2-3 straight days of running. That looked so cool. If I finish running, I might do that. What is it called? Going more ultra. Yeah, that was so fire. And the way it ended with a tie, I personally was a fan of that. Some people are like, oh no, it has to be a win. No, it's fire. What do you think about Strava suing Garmin? Bro, Strava is suing Garmin because of Garmin's use of what is it? The segments feature, which they don't even use. Basically, Strava is like taking a super aggressive stance to defend patents no one's violating. Strava had a patent on this all started because Garmin was opposed to, like, let's say I do a run, right? I do a run on my Garmin, it uploads to Garmin, and then it syncs to Strava. Strava was putting rules on what that data could be used for with Garmin and other partners. But isn't that really Garmin data? I wear a Garmin watch, I go for a run, and then Strava tells Garmin what they can do for it. So they're like, we're not gonna listen to that. And then I guess Strava gets belligerent and starts trying to enforce patents that no one's even using against their biggest customer. Like if Garmin stops letting me pair with Strava, I'm gonna delete the app probably. I don't use that app. You know, maybe some of you guys it's different, but dude, why are you biting the hand that feeds you? Why don't you post on Strava? I don't know. Maybe I should start. Do I need the ego boost? Oh, you're seeing my goat. Another run, another beautiful run. And I go on the treadmill most of the time. So it's like, you're not getting like really stats. Yeah, the movie they made for the BPN race was sick. Made me sign up for 50K. That's what I'm saying. Bandit should have done they should have streamed it or done a video. Like so much lost FOMO. FOMO is like, I think what makes brands. Saw you run in Tokyo. It was legit. Thank you, man. Didn't feel legit that last 30 minutes. What do you mean, Kobe? Saw you run in Tokyo. It was legit. Would you still run? They're suing for not being able to sell basically any more devices. Would you still run? Oh yeah, well, no, there's like a feature that's inherent to Garmin devices that they don't want them to add, or they don't want them to be able to use. I just use Strava on my Apple Watch. Bro, you don't run. Bro runs once every 6 months. Are you still training, Aaron? You always manual add on Strava? No, it syncs, even though I'm treadmill runs sync with Garmin, but I have them set to be private. So all my stuff is up on Garmin. So I'm part of the stuff that Strava won't let Garmin use, even though I don't use Strava. Do you think 6.8 or 7 hours sleep is enough to be doing 40 to 50 miles without too much of an injury or overtraining risk? No, I sleep so much, bro. And I think you should sleep however much you need, or at least nap. Yeah, Garmin did copy, or no, they say Garmin copied the second feature, which is protected. But Garmin had the feature first, in like 2011. Strava adds it in 2012 or 2013. Or no, I think Strava got it in 2011. Garmin had it in 2009 or something like that. And then Strava patents it. Strava patents it, and Garmin doesn't patent it. So it's like, you guys just being D-heads. Which calls was your favorite out of the 3 you went to? I love them all. Texas is the most star-studded and the best school, which I claim like school apart from track. Arkansas is my favorite coach. Tennessee is my favorite. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to explain. Like, the team was the closest at Tennessee, closest team environment. I had there were like lots of cool people at Arkansas. I love the whole team, but the team itself wasn't like as meshed. Pretending like I was training online and laughing at people words. Bro, I'm not making money like that on TikTok. Show me the way. Have you ever gotten an injury from running? I've had one injury in my career that's super massive. I was running for 12 months, halfway through my senior year to my freshman year of college, from January to January. And January, I had my hamstring separated from my pelvis. I was overtrained so bad, bro. We used to kill ourselves. I thought my career was done. Pain, couldn't walk without limping for 12 months, and then eventually went away. Man, I made. How did you develop your grit? It's just, some people are actually talented. My talent would be my ability to work hard, which literally I was so dead after the marathon. I thought I lost it. Like if there's one thing that was different about me after this marathon, I didn't have any grit. Like I would start working out, I would stop. I would start running, I'd be like, I don't know, I'm stopping. I'd be about to train, I'd take my shoes off. I'm like, I'm not running. I was like, damn, am I a normal person? I lost the one thing I had. Now I can't even work hard. Yeah, I'm cooked. But now I'm back to normal, I think. Why don't you upload your TikToks for Instagram? I miss out on them. Maybe I should. I just get self-conscious. I have real friends on Instagram. I think I'm lame. You should get a chorus or even get them to sponsor you. I think I've emailed them. They'd rather sponsor. Oh, bro, it's like, bro, I uploaded one video. I uploaded one video in the last 7 months. I've got 80K views on my page. I'm like, if I actually locked in, self-coaching, yeah, I'm self-coaching, but the marathon's easy. I was talking about this earlier. It's like just a push and pull. There's not as much finesse for the marathon, so it's like I just do a double threshold and then I do a long run and then maybe I'll throw in another workout as often as possible, which is like don't overtrain. It's like, you know, do 2 a week or 3 a week, or I think I was doing 3. I was doing a 6-day cycle, 6-day block. So I was doing 6-day blocks, so it was I'd work out like 4 workouts every 12 days. How can plebeians learn resilience? Sometimes it's just not your talent. You have to get really good habits or like a schedule if you don't have that. If you don't have that kind of inherent, like I can train whenever and I'll hit all my runs and all my workouts and all my mileage. Like that's one thing I've been good at. But most expensive piece of clothing, I'm not a big expensive clothing guy. I've got like a Nike jacket that we got at Nationals that we got. We went to the Nike store and they paid for us, like the school. $300 maybe. Are you transitioning to becoming a marathoner? Not necessarily. Do you want to write a book? Maybe. I don't know how much I have to teach. That's like, I think I have a lot to teach actually, so maybe I will, but I don't know. Any VO2 for the marathon? No. I did some for the Bandit, the little race. What do you mean reflection deep videos? What was your peak mileage in marathon build? 124 maybe 128. Philosophical running book. You seen it's a true A&M like last 800 is really painful. Of the course, it's like A&M like of their cross country course, bro. That it's like a K straight. Looks infinite. Like 4 minutes of running straight. It's like so weird. What did you do to heal your injuries? Just rehab and physical therapy and text my mom that I got something dry clean for her. Your address is in my car. Did you not take a break after Tokyo? I took like so long of a break, bro. I thought I was dead. I thought I was never going to be at the same level again. But now I've been able, last week I've been like normal, like motivation. How intense are marathon workouts, or how often do you do a hard workout? My hard workouts would be like, I started with 90 minutes at marathon pace, which is just like go from like 5 out of 10 to like 7 out of 10 over 90 minutes. Little Nisa Altima, I drive a Supra, bro, but it's so tiny. Little Nisa, but what was I saying? Yeah, so I just do like 90 minutes, then I'll get up to 100 minutes. And yeah. Write a book, please. You'd buy it, bro. I've realized I need to stop trying to sell stuff to you guys, bro. You're all like 15-year-old broke kids. I was 15 and broke too. And like when you're 15, you have this weird aversion to spending money. Like against apps, you know, for $1.99, like, bro, what am I gonna take out a 401k? Take out a loan, a mortgage? So I need to stop like trying to sell stuff to y'all. It's like this book, maybe the merch, but even the merch is like, I want it to be bigger than just merch. I want it to be a cool brand. So it's like, that's different. But like trying to sell stuff to y'all, it's like, first of all, it doesn't feel good. Second of all, you guys don't buy it, even if you might want it. So I'm like, I need to start selling stuff to like hobby joggers, like marathoners, like who are in the corporate world, or to like businesses or something. I think most of your fans are college kids. I think high schoolers. Certainly they were high schoolers. Maybe they just got into college. How to get better? Yeah, that's the plan, bro. I like those videos way better. They're more fulfilling to make. I'm trying to find an editor to help with them though. Like I've got right now on freaking Discord, I applied to some. I found some editors editing Discord, and now I've got like 180 DMs from editors who want to edit. So I'm trying to find out if they're. I'm trying to find out if any of these are good. But 180 guys who are in an editing Discord, one of these has to be the chosen one. And if I find a chosen one, like I can pay money. Like I could pay like, dude, I've been offering like from $100 to $400 a video, and to you guys, like people who watch the channel, buns. You're all buns. I've given up on you. It's okay though. You might not be buns tomorrow. But anyways, these guys, I was like, let me find a runner and see if they can be a good editor. F that. Now we're gonna find an editor and teach them about running, bro. Like, so hopefully these guys come through. Oh, thank God, bro. I thought you were gonna freaking post like something inappropriate. But yeah. Let's see what else. I'm not gonna talk about Carlson's system. Ask Carlson. Right amount of workouts per week. For most people, it's 1 to 2. And you can actually get good doing 1 to 2. Yeah, I've been for like 6 months, all my runs by myself, pretty much. Sometimes I run with my brother. And it's not. I wouldn't say it's inherently tiring. The fact that I didn't run at Worlds makes it much worse. Like if I had won Worlds or done really good at Worlds, it would have been like no problem to do all these workouts alone. Do you think anyone with your work ethic can get great, or there's also part of genetics in you? I feel like it's one of those things like if you make it, they're just gonna say you have good genetics. So I guess so. If by definition to get good, like if you by definition, someone who's good is someone with good genetics. So you can't, you know what I mean? It's like the best guy in the world could never have bad genetics. So if you suck and then you end up really good, you had good genetics, even if you sucked like for a long time. So I guess I have good genetics, but I think hard work can take you very far, bro. It's very individual. Watch nothing is promised, bro. You won't know until you try. How did you bring your mile 1,500 time down as a high schooler? We trained so hard, bro, so hard, and I didn't even get that much better. What did Aaron say? Yeah, that's why I don't sell stuff anymore. I found other ways to get right off these losers. I love you guys, bro. I love you guys, but it's like I have to be smarter. It's like, what can I offer? Who like? I was telling one of my friends, there's like tiers of customer. It's like broke high schoolers, college kids, rich employees, like corporate people, businesses, and then the government. Of like, and as you go down, it's like higher expectations and less money. Like they don't want to pay. So it's like, why am I trying to sell to y'all? Okay, you can get the inspiration. I'll just sell to like, I'll find a business and give them a coaching course or something, or start targeting corporate people. What can running do to become more mainstream? I think it's going that way naturally on its own, even without any like cool runners. I can't name one pro runner I think is cool. Ingebrigtsen motivates me because I just love the hard work grit thing, like he competes against himself. I love that, but I don't think that's necessarily cool. A lot of people hate him. I can't think of one runner who's cool. I can't think at all. Like I was trying to take up the mantle, bro. I might not be good enough. C'est la vie. But you just need someone who like makes people want to be like them, and they're a runner. Do we have anyone you want to be like? Guys, do we have it? No, let's go in the chat. Who would you switch lives with if they broke their leg? Think about it. Who would you switch the lives with if you knew you'd break your leg right to switch lives? Jordan? Yeah. LeBron? Yeah. Forget the billions of dollars. LeBron? Yes, bro. Bro's got loving wife, family. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm not going to cook any of these guys, but it's like, think about that seriously. You're naming some people. Gressier had a crazy 10K, bro. Shout out him. I feel bad for Grant. I love Grant Fisher, so it's definitely a tough feeling. Like he's better than that guy. What are your thoughts on running? Like Grand Slam ruined it for Grant Fisher, and it's like he didn't even get to pay out. So it's like I don't know if he'll think that's worth it. Like maybe a couple $100,000 for no to lose a world championship medal. Yeah, that'd be. Maybe on your custom brand, you need to include C'est la vie into your brand. Maybe that'll be the first collection. I don't know why I love that phrase so much, bro. That's life, bro. Like, things are hard. Move on. Jet lag tips. My sleep schedule is usually messed up, so I'll just mess it up if I'm gonna go somewhere and get jet lag. Like when I was going to Japan, I was sleeping at like, I'd wake up at like 3 p.m. for a couple days before, stay up late, wake up at 3 p.m. Then I got to Japan and it was like easy. People mistake talent for hard work. Like a lot of people at the top say their talent, but in reality they had to work really hard. I disagree. Like I've never met anyone like me in terms of hard work, and I've seen everyone. Like, I'd say most runners are like 70% of what I do, and that's not even in terms of mileage. Like Dylan's way better than me. So I'd say 70% of what I do is what he's doing in Tennessee. Way better. I don't know about now. I think he's turned it up a lot as a pro because he's not, it's not as easy as a pro. But no one, maybe Alex Mayer. He's pretty. I've heard he's very dialed. Anything you disagree with Buck's training style? He's super he's super, what's the word? Not scientific. Like he's very much like if you run, you'll be good. If you work out hard, you'll get good. Work out hard for a while, you'll get good. So we switched to double threshold. He was switching anyway, and then I was like really big on it, so we completely switched. I didn't do a single tempo all year, just double threshold, and that worked really well. I don't think that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like his team's always super good. They inspire a lot, trust me. I edit for Westfly and I've done stuff for the Runner Central account. Hit me up. Harkaran. Do you have an Instagram, bro? DM me on Instagram. Liam, I deadass make video content and take video classes. Oh my god. You're all getting my hopes up. And you're gonna send me some shit and it's gonna be trash. And I'm gonna say, dude, this is like awesome. Thank you for sending it in, bro. But I'm probably not gonna be able to upload it. I appreciate it though. And it's gonna be buns. I'm gonna have to lie to you. What career are you trying to go into? I want to be like freaking Iron Man. No, I want to be an entrepreneur, like start businesses and stuff. Whether it be a coaching business, whether it be video editing. And then freaking change the world and get into politics and stop Israel from invading us. What are your thoughts on running with Charles Hicks? Because you guys are both training for the marathon. I don't think we train similarly. He's got a training partner. Him and Cole Sprout train together. He's in Oregon. I don't like ET in Oregon, bro. Parker, like Parker, Ethan, Cole Hawker, these are all cool guys. But you guys have like, you guys would want to be them rather than yourself. We need to do some soul searching, guys. We need to do some soul searching. The answer that was a trick question. You're supposed to say, there's no one I'd rather be than me. On some Wreck-It Ralph shit. There's no one I'd rather be than me. But here you are. This isn't right. You know the world record for the BPM thing is 119 hours? 119 hours. How many days is that? 6 days? No. 5 days? Almost? Dang. What's the Arabic equivalent of C'est la vie? I don't know. Khalas is like whatever, kind of. Khalas is like enough. That's probably what I'd say if I was speaking Arabic, but I can look it up. I'm conversational Arabic, guys. هذه هي الحيلة هذا هي I don't even know how to read that, bro. Someone else do it. Thoughts on double T's high schooler? I always say do what it takes to get your goal. If your goal is to go D1 and you're on track, don't do too much. If your goal is to do you got to do what you got to do to be as good as you need to be. Dude, you need to make more video insights on training. People are going crazy for that, especially for you. I don't know, bro. It doesn't feel like it. What distance are you going to focus on next? I don't know. Depends on how fast I come along. If I can do another marathon this year, maybe. If I can't, I'll do an indoor season of like 5K and stuff. If you redid your career, would you have started double T later or earlier? I wouldn't change anything, bro. It's one of those, I don't know if I could do it again. Like, especially from high school. High school, I would kill myself for no results, to be trash. I don't think I can go through that yet. But I guess double T earlier. I don't know if I certainly would have. I don't know. I don't take what I've got for granted just because it wasn't perfect. Do you like Rand to Japan? I think I watched like one of his videos on like the Hakone Ekiden. It's like a race in Japan. It's cool. It's like a relay race. I think we need to do this in the US. But I don't watch the videos a lot. Any runner on Team Satisfy? What is that? What is the question? Are there runners? I don't know anything about Satisfy other than the brand is sick. If you could go back in time, what would you change? Only thing I would change about running is that we got DQ'd in the DMR, so some of my friends didn't get All-American medals or trophies, which I feel bad about. Super cool guys. Other than that, nothing. Maybe Worlds? I don't know how I could change Worlds. I really thought I was going to do crazy. Yo, is it bad if I do 4s and 3s at mile pace tomorrow at 5? No thresh. And what is the question? 400s and 300s at mile pace? I mean, do what's fun, bro. If you don't have a coach, just do what's fun. It's 150 miles a week for 1,500 meters. Good. That's too much, bro. Ingebrigtsen does 112, I think, peak. Talk about whiplash movie type trade-off with becoming great and sacrificing relationship family. That's part of the... Well, I don't know if I would encourage that. That's a very idolatrous movie, which I love. And that's kind of what the video I'm talking about, it has to be used kind of about that. But I use whiplash in a lot of stuff. But I don't want to make it straight about like sacrifice family to be great at running. Like kind of messages that. It's one of those things you have to choose for yourself. I would never encourage someone to do that. We got in an argument in Tennessee once. We were talking about it was something like there is a difference between me enjoying my life or wanting my life to continue as it is versus knowing I would never wish it on anyone else. Right? So like the life I'm living, I enjoy the running all the time and trying to be great. I would never wish it on anyone else. So they were arguing. They were like, oh, it's kind to make someone. This is a metaphor. It's some other topic, but oh, don't you love how your life is? I was like, yeah. So it would be good to make someone else live like this. I'm like, no. Like something's wrong with me. I wouldn't want to wish it on anyone else. So that's the same thing. I don't encourage people to live like I do. I just talk about it sometimes. Are you watching the Chicago Marathon? No, I don't want to pay. If it's live stream on YouTube, of course I'll watch it. I was gonna go. I wonder how fast I'll go. 204, 203, 202, 201, 200 minutes. How do you come up with your threshold workouts? I do the same one every time. The only workouts I think about are my hard workouts. But it's more about volume than specific pattern. So I just hit a volume. I'm actually increasing it right now as I try and be better than 21st. I've never trained with Hobbs. Shutter Island or Fight Club? Fight Club. Shutter Island's so mid. I didn't really like it. Do you see how Random Japan is bridging the gap to casual runners? Maybe. I don't like doing the stuff that like feels YouTuber-y. So maybe. That's what I'm trying to do with the philosophical videos because everyone lives life. But it's not working so well. What did you major on in college? Are you guys rage baiting me, bro? I swear the same person asked the question earlier. Science tech management was like finance, computer science, engineering. Day in the life? No. I was telling guys, someone's saying do vlogs and bro, yeah, next vlog is probably gonna be about politics, bro. But I'll be interesting. I'll be entertaining. Because that's more fun to me. If I do that, I'll like stream every day at this point. Because I'm enjoying it. But I can answer some questions too here and there. Watching a marathon will forever be crazy to me. I don't know. I get like the last 6 miles now. Well, I don't think of it like you think of it like watching a 1500. I think of it like you put the race on and you let life go, like golf. You don't watch every second of golf. You put it on, you have a dinner party, you talk, someone's gonna swing. You watch. You go back to the dinner party. That's how a marathon should be. You put it on, you and the boys are doing something else, and then you kind of check in and out. Politics and DC at the same time. Bro, it's so much more. I understand if you don't like politics. It's like feels like nothing happened. We're at war, bro. We're invaded. This is so interesting. People want to watch One Piece and say they want to watch One Piece and say they'd be a straw hat. They wanna watch Star Wars and say they'd be the rebellion. You wouldn't be the rebellion if you're not interested in politics right now, bro, because we're literally a rebellion against freaking overlords who own us and own the capital. We're invaded, especially if you're American. And so that is to say, this is the real life, like this is the most interesting politics I've ever been. I agree. I don't care about taxes or zoning policy or the fact that Arizona doesn't let you build buildings over 10 stories or whatever. That's not fun. But the fact that we're invaded, people are getting, and I don't want to say it's fun that people are getting slaughtered. It's certainly, it should impassion you. People are getting slaughtered on our tax dollars. If you're American, we got overlords. We got to oust them. We're gonna have to rally the biggest movement ever in 2026. Like we got to figure out all these our politics are owned by another country. Hello, this is like the Matrix, bro. You just learned agents of evil own us, and you're like, oh, I don't care about politics, bro. I'm a freshman in college. I have a long way to go to get faster. What's one piece of advice you'd give? Yeah, I make money off YouTube. Dude, I'm actually making a lot more with members. I'm not even making a lot, honestly. If I get consistent, I feel like I'm kind of scamming you guys. Shout out the members for putting up with the lack of videos and all that. I swear, on your lives, I'll be more consistent. I said that in the last video. On your lives, bro. And you're still alive, aren't you? For now. It's one of those things like it's overexposure if you hate politics. So I understand if, like, for example, this is really terrible, but I go on Twitter, and every time someone from Palestine posts, like, oh, leave a dot. My family's dying. Leave a dot. Engage. I leave a dot pretty much on, but it's like now every post is like that, and on TikTok every post is like that because I'm like, it's like it's the human nature to get overexposed, and so when like people on the left are like, hey, the world's over, he's a fascist, he's gonna die, we're all gonna die, it burns people out. It's impossible. So you have to pick something that is truly relevant, and I get all the anti-Israel videos liked by you on IG. Dude, I was like, I look, you have to stop that, bro. Especially when they're Nick Fuentes videos. Bro, you look have such a bad look like it does. But yeah, if it's against Israel, I probably like it. International geopolitics sounds boring, but it's actually the most interesting stuff in the world. Dude, it's literally like, if you learn about the CIA, these guys are like, it's actually like a James Bond movie. Well, they all think they're smarter than they are, and they're all anti-Semitic and racist, but it's like a James Bond movie if they all thought they were smarter than they are. Post what you love, you've seen, and the views will come, I hope. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to do a little slow roll from running to just general philosophy or something like that, and then maybe politics, something like that. And then I'll run for freaking president. You have a worst teammate ever or weirdest? I don't want to out anyone, but nobody can orate as well as Fuentes. Dude, he's so damn eloquent for someone who's like just got horrible views. It's so interesting. Like, this is Nick Fuentes. He's like, dude, he'll say the crazy stuff, but the way he talks is like, it's like, how can bro talk like that? It's literally like, dude, if he was a runner, like the way he talks, it's like gotta be sub 13:20. You know, I don't listen to a lot of people give speeches anymore. Gotta be sub 13:20. But anyways, worst teammate. I mean, there's one clear guy. I pretty much loved every teammate I had at Tennessee. Pretty much loved every teammate I had at Arkansas. Bro, the Kenyans are so fun to be on a team with. Like, it's easy to dislike Kenyans when you're not on the team, and it's like anti-immigrant rhetoric, bro. They're coming in, they're taking scholarships. It's literally anti-immigrant rhetoric. But being on the team with like Karami and Patrick and Tim and Brian, it was like, these guys are wonderful. And they're so honest. Like, Karami will tell you like the meanest thing and the kindest thing. Like, he's got no filter. So he came up to me in the tubs one day. He was like, Yassine, you need to change your name. Like, what do you mean? He's like, your name is lame. Yassine, that doesn't roll off the tongue. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you need a good name, like Karami, Karami. Now that's a name, Karami. He said this is exactly how he said it. It's like, damn, fair enough. And then, but then he'll be talking about my YouTube. He's like, dude, your YouTube's incredible. In front of the whole team, your YouTube's incredible. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, your videos are so good. You're awesome. And so it's like both spectrums. Like he'll be honest, and he's like, you need to dye your hair again. You look lame without the half and half. You look lame without this the tips. So like it's like he's like an honest guy and like in a genuine way, no hating. And then so he'll do both sides. He'll be like glazing, and he doesn't care if it's in front of everybody. And then he'll be like he'll just say some crazy stuff that you like have to swing for someone else. But yeah, I love the Kenyans, despite expecting that I might not. No, I didn't think I wouldn't, but you never know. But at Texas, I had a teammate. I'm not gonna say their name, but if you went to Texas, you know who it is, bro. We called him evil, and not like evil like me, like pure evil, bro. What's the same threshold workout that you always do? A secret, bro. Secret. I'm not giving the sauce. I'm not giving the sauce, bro. Do a 5-mile tempo, bro. If you need some aerobic stuff. Next marathon, it depends on how good I get good. How do you feel about that Iran being banned from the World Cup, but not Israel? Like, holy crap, they're slaughtering babies. Beyond the fact, let's say they're a valid country. Let's say they're not an occupier. They're bombing and killing Palestinian football players. That should be an automatic DQ. Imagine instead of racing worlds, I blew everyone who beat me's brains out. And then crossed the line like the Borat. Yeah. That's the equivalent of what they're doing. They're killing Palestinian football players. You should never ever be able to compete internationally in soccer. Even if it's just one. Not they're gonna. I hope I don't want them to make the World Cup because I wish dismay and despair on them. But I want them to make the World Cup so that the world can like boycott it and like hate them. Bro, whenever it's like every sporting event where Israel is getting smashed by someone, whether it's Guatemala or whether it's Poland or whether it's whatever country in whatever sport, it all goes viral. It's all free Palestine. It's all like that shit gives me so much dopamine. I don't agree with Russia at all, but it's ridiculous they banned Russia and not Israel. It really just, I think as Western Americans, we need to think of it as Western worlders. It's horrible what's happening, but for the first time in history, we're all unified against this. So it could be like actual change that's affected because everyone who is establishment and evil and all that has exposed themselves because they support Israel. From Van Jones on Fox News to Trump to JD Vance to, you know what I mean? It's like when you see the Republicans all unanimously, except Thomas Massie, vote against releasing Epstein files and Marjorie Taylor Greene, it's like, okay, we know who the bad guys are. We know the bad guys. Good, let's get rid of them. It's like I need to make a list, bro. These are the bad guys. It's like congressmen, state assemblymen, people in the cabinet. It's the president. It's like we know who they are, guys. We know that we don't even need to freaking do something crazy on some Utah Valley University stuff. You need to vote them out. It's that easy. Edwin Gomez? No. How do you know Edwin Gomez is? No, it wasn't Edwin. We didn't call Edwin evil. Edwin beat me for NXN my senior year, his sophomore year. And that was like his best race ever. Hope he's doing good though. Do you listen to news or where can I get enlightened? I love Cole Lindhorst, so don't start with Cole. I love Cole. Do you listen to news? I've been reading books about history, so I know like the history of the US and how this happened, how Israel started. It's crazy. How Israel started, and then I watched Nick Fuentes for like Israel stuff because it's like, bro, he says crazy stuff. He says crazy stuff that you can't abide. I don't agree with him on anything at all, other than the fact that I love Chris Riley, trained with him in high school. I'm not gonna answer anymore though because, good night, Tyler. I'm not gonna answer anymore because eventually you're gonna guess the right guy. But no, it's not Chris. Even if you say someone I love, I'm not gonna answer. But so I read books to learn about the history of all these conflicts and stuff. One of the books I just read says that if you like philosophy, history is philosophy in practice. You know what I mean? So it's like you learn about life through reading history. But that Nick Fuentes talks about Israel and like knows all the modern politics stuff, even though he has horrible politics. Like everything that he believes is like crazy. And then Cash Patel, dude, that's so pathetic. This FBI director was like, you need to release the Epstein files. You need to release them. You need to release the Epstein files. You guys are all cowards. They're cowards. He's like a podcaster. Then he becomes director of the FBI. There are no Epstein files. There are no Epstein files. Look at my Israeli girlfriend. There are no Epstein files. Oh my God, bro. We need to throw that guy under Guantanamo Bay. You are a traitor, bro. Book Rex. Right now I'm reading The Devil's Chessboard. It's about the CIA. Before that, I read Lessons of History, Will Durant. That's the one that's like, philosophy is, history is philosophy and practice. See you in Valhalla, dude. We need to get rid of bro. He's pathetic. He's pathetic. And it's like the team he's playing for, they hate him. They hate H1B, like people who came in on visas like that. It's like you are cooning, bro. You're cooning. Do you like Hassan Abi? Not in particular. I'd probably agree with him on more stuff than I watch him and I watch Nick Fuentes, but I don't. Honestly, a lot of stuff I get from. I like all the Zoran Mamdani posts, and then I just start getting political stuff, and I just swipe. It gets me updated. Jit thought he gained aura after that one, Valhalla. Dude, no swag. Patrick Bet David. Dude, this guy was on a podcast and he said, who was the president in 2003? Bush. If you have to think about who the president was in 2003, you have no business giving political advice or political takes to anyone. You take supplements, yeah, multivitamin, fish oil, vitamin D, iron. Yeah. Thoughts on socialism? I don't know about all that. Socialism, communism. I'm anti-communism. I was talking about this earlier. I was like I'm like the only type of person who could work in communism. The way I've done running, I've worked for 8 years with like no prospects of a reward. That's how you have to work for communism to work. I'm like, that would never work. But socialism, what is that? Communism in between. I certainly think we can't I love capitalism, but it's like what we have is not capitalism. We have socialism and communism for the rich. Elon Musk gets like millions a day. 2008, they bail out the banks. That's freaking communism, bro, but only for rich. Like if we had true capitalism, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. We had limits on spending. We didn't let the rich dictate policy so that they can do whatever they want. Yeah, I love capitalism, bro. That's not what we have. You can pass on money to all your kids, 100 billion, freaking infinite money glitch. That's not capitalism. Think about it. Communism is no one worries about money. No one worries about money, and the government looks out for you. That's what the rich have. They have so much money, no one worries about money, and the rich look out for, and the government looks out for them. Ben Shapiro's not a goat. You can't let Ben Shapiro a goat. I can say that when I was 13, his debate style was so tough. But no, he's so lame. He's so lame now. Watching him, I saw a TikTok of what's it called, Kung Fu Panda, and it was the rat guy teaching Tai Lung or whoever the panther is as a kid. And it's like, facts don't care about your feelings, Ben Shapiro teaching you. And then it cuts to when the villain is big. And it's like, you're saying facts don't care about your feelings. And he's like, you have to defend Israel. Like, bro, what happened? I thought facts don't care about your feelings. Let me see if I can find that, actually. Your feelings. Shapiro. Who cares? I don't tuck into my split shorts. I think it looks lame. I take magnesium too. Yeah, he had BB on and just said whatever. Higher or lower taxes for the rich, he's seen. Higher. Way higher. And I don't even mean like normal rich people, bro. Like at least for billionaires. Come on. People are like, that's not right. They don't care what's right. They're trying to win. Everyone is over here broke as buns talking about that's not right. Stick to running, big bro. Never. I gotta change the world. Thoughts on Hamilton and the Federal Reserve? Like Alexander Hamilton, I haven't gone to that in history books yet, bro. I'll get there. I know he argued against it or for it. What was it? He was for it or against it? Well, we've got it now. I think he was for it and he lost, and then we ended up getting it in like the 1920s anyway. Yeah. Which former teammate you think had the most raw potential? Probably Creighton Carrazzo. But he's getting famous right now in Hollywood. So maybe that's what I'd rather do too. All podcasts are switching up on Trump. Dude, it's so disgusting watching politicians calculate. Wow, my stupid rat constituents actually care about this. Maybe I should say, don't let Israel demolish everyone in Palestine. Like it's GTA, like how you run over people with cars in GTA. But instead of GTA, it's fucking nukes and ballistic missiles that the US paid for. Yeah, good job, Israel. Keep going. Maybe I should care because my constituents aren't forgetting. Do you think anyone needs more than 100 million? I don't like that. I don't like when people say, should billionaires exist? If you can get $1 billion, good for you, bro. We should make it very hard. And we should certainly make it that you can't cheat the system once you've got it. Like you're paying a lower effective tax rate than broke people. That's a real thinking he's cool as a 13-year-old. Yeah, now it's like, I hate that style. That's why I was talking about Alex O'Connor. He's an atheist, but he's like a debater. That's the kind of style I like. Like he just talks, he communicates. He's not trying to talk over people. Like Mehdi Hassan, now I've been hearing him. He's like Indian, British, American. He's a liberal. He debates the same way Ben Shapiro debates. I hate it. He's always right. He's pro-Palestine. He's like got good takes on social issues, but he's always talking over. I'm like, bro, like you're so unpleasant to listen to. You sound like Ben Shapiro. Let them talk. It's so pathetic, bro. Like I'm not even. I don't know if I'm freaking leftist or well, I'm left, but it's like I'm not necessarily a Republican, but bro, are we not proud of our country? Not that people who are liberal can't be proud of their country, but like when I see that, I'm like, bro, can me and the other Republicans freaking do something about this, bro? He's over here glazing. This is the best country other than Israel, of course. Like you need to be put, like drawn and quartered, bro. We need to do something about that. Vote him out. You're treason. He's messing around, bro. Hell no, get this guy out. Odds of nuclear war in the next 100 years, 0%, bro. And that's the thing is, I can guarantee that on my life because if it happens, I'm a goner. On my life, bro, there will be no nuclear war. But it's like, it's one of those things you would never do. The same mindset that it would take to start a nuclear war is the mindset of shooting up like a Catholic church, like that guy last month. It's like you will die and you'll take some people with you. So you have to be that kind of crazy. And that kind of crazy person is like, not running most countries or any countries. Like it doesn't matter if you're radical, it doesn't matter if you're an Islamist, it doesn't matter if you're Israel, it doesn't matter if you're American. Like you have to have that exact mindset. Whatever school, you have to have that school shooter mindset, which no one running a country has. Rise of Nick Fuentes is scary. Bro, I don't think it's a rise in the sense that people agree with his ideas. He's just the only one. It's like he's got a monopoly on Israel stuff. It's like if I want to learn anything about Israel, you got to watch him. And he knows so much about it. So it's like you see him getting all these viewers. It's like, do all these people think interrace marriage is bad and want only white people in America and want Catholics? No, I don't think anyone agrees with that stuff. So many people don't agree with that stuff. I disagree on all of that. Obviously. Yeah, only whites in America, guys. What? And then Alex O'Connor does not talk in circles, bro. Christians talk him in circles. What's your opinion on looks maxing? It is so beneficial to be attractive that anything you can do is worth it. Like I hate when people say just be yourself and they're either hot or they're chuzz. Like you're either in denial or you're already hot. It's always good to try to be more attractive. It's not good to be pathological about it. So yeah, if anyone's telling you looks don't matter, they're lying. Just pure ignorance. I love Alex O'Connor too. I think we have the same FYP, bro. Admits he doesn't know everything. I like that too. Did you see Hassan tase his dog? Bro, that's bad. I'm gonna take his left wing spot on Twitch, dude. I think I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. Aaron Brown told me about like Streamlabs, so I'm using that now. But dude, this actually looks so good. I'm looking in 4K, bro. But he told me about Streamlabs, and you can stream to Twitch and YouTube, but you have to pay. Aaron, are you paying? Are you still on here? Are you paying? I don't want to pay. But I'm gonna stream on Twitch, and then I'm gonna see if everyone who has Amazon Prime can sub to me on Twitch for free. Isn't that so tough? Yes, bro. I do that too. I need to sub to myself on Twitch. What's up, CV? Hope you're doing good, bro. CV goes to Arkansas. Would you join the enhanced games if they paid you a bag? Yes, because that doesn't mean you dope. That just means you join the enhanced games. They assume you dope, but you don't have to. Like, there's a swimmer joined the enhanced games, and he got banned from World Athletics, and he sued them. He was like, I'm not gonna dope. I'm just gonna run the enhanced games. I'm better than everyone. Because people think doping is like supposed to like double your strength. I think it's supposed to do like, it's like 10 seconds in a 5K or something. It's like, if Grant Fisher joined the enhanced games, he'd beat anyone in it, and he'd get way more money without doping. So it's worth, like, it's just the stigma of being like an actual, like, Nike would have a problem with him doing that. But I'm not sponsored, so if I was that good enough to win without it, and I did it, then I'd just do both. You don't have to average 20. You have to average 3 viewers for like a week. It's like very little. It's like I just have some of you guys open Twitch too. Grant Fisher literally wouldn't run any faster, and guess why? Dude, that's my goat. Stop talking. Thoughts on Dean Withers, grifter? Dude, it's so frustrating. Like I said, I hate that debate style when you're just trying to beat them. And I understand that's how debate is. Sometimes. It's just, I just don't like watching it. How can you like watching it? He gets Trump people on and just makes them feel stupid and cooks them. It's like, they didn't change their mind. You're like giggling to yourself. It's like unpleasant. But it gets clips for him, so you're not on the left, man. You don't have to conform to that left-right BS. Just be a real ninja and be yeah. I don't need, like, what's it called? I've heard people say like, I have left-wing beliefs, but liberals are freaking pansies, bro. It's so true. It's like, these guys are pathetic. It's like the right is evil, and the left is the most pathetic people you'll ever see in your life. Whites for Kamala type people, bro. Whites for Kamala. Yeah, I'm neither of those, bro. Can we have some freaking self-worth, but not be evil? You should do more reacts content and get people to send you cool videos and give your thoughts. That'd be free content. Yeah, maybe I should. Reactions. Ugh. Maybe I should do reactions. To what kind of stuff? Races? Favorite country to visit? I really like Japan. Sudan is the most fun when it's all my family there. I just love my family, so when it's everyone, it's a blast. Obviously not right now. It's a war zone. You into crypto? No. Did you like David Roche? Who's David Roche? That's some debater. I don't know him all. Did he debate on Christianity with the runner? I don't know David Roche, bro. I'm supposed to know about David Roche. Did he die or something? Why'd you say, did you know? David Roche. How would I know this guy? Some ultra runner? Whites for Kamala Harris. Oh, brother, is bro pro-Israel? Can we ban bro? Bro knows nothing. So just pure ignorance. We can have a colony, bro. Because they're brown. They're less than us, obviously. What are you talking about, bro? We can't have a colony. No one's allowed to have a colony. That's not cool anymore, bro. So rare to see a productive debate. Yeah, it's people are just so in denial. Sometimes it's not worth it. Like, I think like having faith in religion is so beautiful. So even when I'm like, I think there's like people, like there's doubts you could cast, but people are happier, more fulfilled, all types of better outcomes when they believe in God. So I don't understand the point in trying to make someone an atheist. What is the point? You know what I mean? How are my brothers doing? They're all doing good. One of my brothers lives in Miami. Me and him are going to New York tomorrow. One of my brothers just started school in Dallas, North Texas, University of North Texas, and one of them's here. He's letting me use his Ethernet cord. Shout out Yazid. I'll keep my comments political. Bro, I thought you would know. Like David Rush. No, no. Oh, Adrian. No, bro, I don't know all these random brothers, bro. You don't have to stay political. You can go running, but I got videos to make. I'm out of here. Peace out, Aaron. Can you show a band? I think I've got one band in my wallet, bro. Believe me. But I'm not gonna let me spread on camera. Do you think you should focus on money or interest in a career or a mixture of the two? If something is interesting, there will be other people interested in it, so you can always make money. If you're interested in astronomy, you know what I mean? There are other people interested in astronomy who will pay for expertise, ease, something like that. But in sometimes it's better to focus on money and then do like just get money out the way and then do what you're passionate about without worrying about monetizing it. Let's say you love running, maybe you just work a job or start a business and then run instead of having to worry about, like, if I want to just do running, I have to worry about sponsors, watching what I say, all this. Money spread. Ken Carson reference. You'll love your job of your love. Yeah, that's, some people debate that. Would you ever make a channel? You focus. Why did you delete that, Adrian? I think you're the only person who deletes their messages, bro. Living in like an 80% liberal city makes it so hard to not get rage baited when you're talking about current events in class. Bro, I feel like if you're like a, not empathetic, but like, if you're like, like if you cry when people get hurt, like it's so easy to be liberal, but and then you don't learn about anything else. You just cry. Why? Shut up. God, shut up. But, you know, I do think those policies make the most sense. It's like, I don't understand how poor people vote Republican. It's like the party of tax cuts to the rich and the party of helping the poor, and you're poor. You know what I mean? You're poor. That feels like an easy pick. You'll be poor forever, bro. How do I get out of this physics C rut? Bro, I was low-key cracked at physics C. But I've had all the fruits, bro. I swear, Adalia Ahmed asked me, what do you study, like an hour ago. Anyways, I couldn't do the view focused, bro. Running challenges, but more clickbaity, never. That's what I do if I needed money or or wanted more views. But then it's like no one really cares about me. Like now, all of you guys are invested in me, my personality, because of the types of videos I make. If I just did that, I'd get more subscribers, but none of them would even like me. Both the parties of Israel, though, you cannot win. We can if we vote them out and take over a party. Maybe I will start a podcast, bro. I've got so much to say. I'm so smart. Not. You religious? I am religious. I'm certainly spiritual. I'm Muslim. Bicarbonate beta alanine, I think they do make a big difference. At the very least, placebo effect. I studied science tech management, which is like engineering, computer science, and finance. How do I find shit but she out of my league for real? You gotta be friends with her first, bro. I was telling one of my friends this, like, stop thinking I gotta find shit. Think, oh, she's cool. Let's see how we get along. Like, if she's dressing really nice, oh my god, is that Rick Amiri? Dude, I love fashion. Like, you paid it or whatever. Like, figure something something out about her, and then either you actually like it or learn to like it, and not even pretend. If you have a crush on this girl and she loves Minecraft, hopefully you're 15. Start playing Minecraft. Oh my god, I'm trying to get good. I just got into Minecraft, even if you didn't, and you'll learn to like Minecraft. Like, it's like that kind of thing. Do a stream on an easier treadmill run. That would be so tough. I could actually do that. I've thought about that. Me doing super chats, but on the treadmill. Yassine should start a podcast. Tried the goon. Oh my god. Top academic D3 or low end D1. Like Liberty versus Tufts or Carnegie Mellon. I would go Tufts or Carnegie Mellon, bro, unless you're really cracked. Because if, let's say you're at Liberty and you get good, you'll transfer to a better D1. So what did you do? You just went to Liberty for no reason. If you're at Tufts and you get good, you'll transfer to a D1. Unless you want this, you're not going to get scholarship if you're barely getting to a low in D1, will you? Hey, that might make a difference. Did you practice for that class, or was it just inherent intuition? Dude, I had such a good, dude, I missed like 25% of class my senior year, and I got straight A's. So funny. Sophomore year of school, I had 1 AP, got B's and C's, and got a 3 on the AP. Junior year, I took 6 APs, got A's and B's, got like 4s and 5s on the APs, or like 4s, pretty much, 4s and 4s, maybe some 3s. Senior year, I skipped class. I had 75% attendance. I skipped 1 in 4 classes. My mom's a dentist though, so I just would forge her signature as my doctor's note. Me going to the dentist 6 times a week. Then I'd do homework at lunch and in class. And I took 7 APs and I got 4s and 5s, straight A's. And I remember the last week of school, I got called to the principal's office. She was like, I'm worried about you. And then she checks her folder. She sees all the fake notes. You're good. So that was my life. What was the question? Did I just start freaking flexing on y'all for no reason? I swear it made sense in the moment. What's the best career outlook for making money, but also time for other passions? Or do I just gotta grind both? And if it works, it works. I think there's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5 and just half-assing it and then doing your passion. That's what a lot of people do. It's harder now. Like, it's harder in a country that like makes it hard to have a family. Like, it's getting to the point where a huge percentage of people in Gen Z and Gen Alpha like have never had a girlfriend. It's just crazy. It's like if you don't get married, there's like so little inherent incentive to better your life. Like if you have a woman, or if you're a woman and you have a man and you're a breadwinner, whatever, sweet. Then there's incentive to make life better for your family. If you don't have a family, like what's the point of doing anything for most people? Yeah, if you drop merch, your conversion will be insane. I bet your view money ratio is correct because of the quality of your. Thank you, bro. Maybe. I've been disappointed historically, but also my merch hasn't been crazy. Good. Well, you run an all-out milk mile. I would vomit. I've heard you only have a set amount of lactase in your body, so I don't like Minecraft at all, bro. I've never been able to play peaceful. I've never been able to play modes with mobs. I'm terrified of the mobs. Not really anymore, but I would have to work into it. I'm actually still scared of them, but I could definitely break that fear now. But I was always scared of them as a kid. So I never got into Minecraft. I literally would I'd sometimes try like medium mode or hardcore, and the second I see a creeper, I'd have to close my eyes and turn the PC off, bro. So manly. No, but anyways, the milk mile, I'm pretty sure there's like a set amount of your lactase in your body. So if you don't take like lactase pills, you're guaranteed to vomit in a milk mile. So I don't think I do that good. Bro doesn't know Rick Owens. Rick Amiri. Oops. Rick Owens, Mike Amiri, same thing. Would you take a good sponsorship even if it meant less freedom of speech on controversial politics? Historically, maybe. It depends. Like, in the sense of Israel-Palestine, no, because people are dying. Like, what good is money if you sell your soul? But, you know, I wouldn't, if it was like, just don't say anything political, historically, maybe I would have taken that. But now, no, which is why I'm appreciating. If I had a sponsor, if I was getting sponsored right now, I would have to tone down my speech. Yes, Israel, keep blowing up kids. We love it. Yes, we love it. Not. You trying to do my Lang homework? No. Believe in yourself, bro. Get ChatGPT to do it. Creatine is really good for memory loss, apparently. It like helps your brain deal with sleep deprivation, and it helps muscles recover, I guess, if you drink a lot of water. But I don't take it. I might start taking it. I've been thinking about it. What is a lumberjack workout? Would you do a beer mile? I don't drink. I don't drink or do drugs. I've never drank or smoked in my life. What does it feel like to run fast? Do you feel like, bro, running has felt the same since the beginning. Like it never gets easier. Like a 5:08 mile feels exactly like a 3:55 mile. It's just, I'm going faster. Like physically, it feels the same sensation. Grown ass man scared of How do I get Gen Alpha Loki 13? How do I get good at studying like it's running though? Because my runs and workouts always get done, but not my studying. Well, I would say learn to gamify it. You know, make bets with your friends, make bets with your parents. Oh, if we do this, then you have to do this with me. You know, assume you have a dad and mom. Maybe not. Maybe you can get ChatGPT, pretend to be my parent. Tell me if I do good on homework. then you'll love me or something. See, but you have to gamify it, especially if it's something you have to do. Like with reading, I've learned like if I try and read a book I don't like because it's supposed to make me smart, I'm not gonna read it. So I'm reading stuff that I'm actually interested in. Like I tried to read The Spoke Zarathustra by Nietzsche. Buns. Oh, sorry. I'll stop at midnight. I gotta stop. Yeah, I'm stopping at midnight. We're almost done. Get your last questions in, guys. But anyways, if it's something you have to do, you gotta gamify it. Like find a way to make yourself like it. Grown ass man, that's actually so funny. As you're transitioning from college life into adulthood, what changes hit you the most? Something you haven't given much thought about until now. College really whipped me up into shape. Like I am 100 times the man I was going into college. Probably easily. So I wouldn't say any lessons or like hard-hitting realities. Like I've been ready for this since I didn't want to be in college since I left Texas. So it's not like I'm like, no, I'm not in college, no frat parties, no college girls. Like I'm ready to be done. So I'm ready for that. It only changed running wise. There's certainly no more. I'll win the next race, you know. After Worlds, that's kind of like almost completely dead. In the sense that, oh, you'll be as good as you want to be. Like, I still believe that. But at some point, it's like, I've got maybe, even if I was the best runner in the world, I think I would stop after 2028, almost certainly. So now it's like, I could still go to 2028. Maybe I end up best in the world. But it's, you know, to answer your question, it's like that idea of, that I'll be best next year. I'll be the best next year. It's like, bro, you're 45, bro. Okay. Good night. Yeah, I got 5 more minutes in me. No, I'm gonna stop. I'll stream again tomorrow in New York, maybe. But I'm gonna do like an hour. I'm gonna have topics. Like I'm gonna ramble less. I'll do some Q&A. I'll do some talking. And then you guys can just hang out. How to run faster mile, do mile pace workouts and mileage. What's the longest distance at the fastest pace you could do if you get me? Marathon. Oh. I think the rule is that's the 800. Like I saw something about how many seconds under 60 pace can you hold for the longest. It's like at the 800 distance, that's when man gets the most under. So it'd be 800 because after that you start slowing down. Maybe like 1K. Let's say the next stream is tomorrow, but I don't know. It's gonna be more about politics, guys. I'm gonna plan it out. 64 viewers. I'm talking about politics. Peaked at, shout out Adrian, peaked at 177. That's actually crazy. Yeah, we're almost a real streamer, dude. They're actual streamers. You don't just stream buns random times. And shout out Alexander. That don't get like that struggle to get 1,000. And I'm like, if I stream consistently, I can get 1,000, no problem. Especially if I talk more energetically. Like I'm kind of talking matter of fact right now. Would you ever coach in the future? I don't think so. It's like parenting. I don't know if I'd want to be a parent, so I certainly don't think I would want to be a coach. I am a little bit of a control freak mixed with it's like a contradiction of I want people to be free, but if you're associating with me, I'm controlling. It's like a weird mix. I'm enjoying coaching people online though. Everyone's PR. Shout out Adrian, he PR'd Friday, I think. What did you say? Gang, this is like the 10th time asking. If you stream money on a treadmill, I have to increase pace every donation. Bro, you've been a money glitch. No glaze, your voice is relaxing. No, actually full glaze. Thank you, bro. More to politics. There's no hot takes. I don't have any hot takes. Like I'm pretty liberal, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit here like women should be in the kitchen, like what America's for wasps. Like I don't have any hot takes. Liberal stuff is like, if anything, it's whiny. So I'd be whiny takes, which no one wants to hear. The hottest take is not even a hot take. Israel owns us. They own our media. They're killing people in Palestine on our dollar. You haven't raced, Lincoln. I was talking about guys who've raced. Oh, did I forget to say that part? Except for Lincoln and Jacob. They're working on it though. They'll PR on November 4th, not to dox them. Trying to run it in the 14th at my next 3-mile race. Any tips? Go out. And by race I mean like in a like a not time trials. Try and run for you through any tips for me. I would say taper smartly if you are going to taper, and then try and run pace. Don't try and go out. If anything, negative split. Favorite brand? I don't have a favorite brand. Probably Kid Super. Like, I don't have a favorite running brand. I run in Nike because that's just what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to, so I run in Nike. But in the future, I don't know. But clothing brand is Kid Super, dude. He's got such cool clothes. He's a designer. Let me show you guys. It's so fire. Not all of it. Like, I don't know about this, but like his jeans, like this jacket is fire. This is fire. This isn't enough for me, but it's fire. Got some. These are fire. Like, I thought that said my email for a second. I was like, oh, doxed. There's some jeans. I need to find the jeans. Like these, bro. These are fire. Fire. But I don't own any of it. I bought one. I bought this purse actually as a collector's item. I've got this one. Maybe I'll sell it when he stops making it. But $500, bro. Yeah, I don't buy nice clothes. Like all my stuff is thrifted or free from school or free from brands. But my definition of tempo is like 6 out of 10 effort, 5 to 7. If you differentiate between tempo and threshold, then I say 5 is tempo, 5 to 6, and then 7-ish is threshold. 6 to 7. 6, 7. 8K race strat. High school 5K is 8K college, bro. So you don't need to, like, if you just run it the exact same way, because you've upped your mileage probably. So it'll feel the exact same. Oh, it's 12. Hey guys, good night. You base workouts on heart rate. I base them off lactate and effort, and then use heart rate as a guide. But that's good night. Fave distance is a 3K now. I would say the marathon, but it didn't go so well. So it broke my freaking fanciful ideas of the marathon. But 3K. Who's winning cross the nets? I need to place my parlay on Spike. Dude, I don't have any Kenyan hatred. Love them. They're doing what's best for them. But looking at what was the race? Gans Creek. The top 8 are the winner's 29. The top 8 are freshmen, sophomores from out of the country. It's like what's going on? How is this allowed? Like say Donald Trump, save us, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Do you hear me? Save us, Donald, save us. Like they're all over here worrying about trans athletes, which I'm not with trans athletes, trans women competing with women. Love trans women, bro, but it's you're disenfranchising women. That's not a solution. But this is a free win. You cut off the cut off these foreign visas for I'm injury resistant because I'm just blessed. That's the answer, bro. You cut off like foreign visas for scholarships to go away from American athletes. It's like a free win. They need to politicize that, bro. But anyways, no one cares. Okay, good night. Love you guys. That's the end of the stream. Get ready next time. Next time I'll be wearing a suit. Welcome to America First. Night night.